That's wild. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, Amron, which one would you rather have, real wealth or real love? Like you're wealthy, but you know your girl don't fuck with you like that, bro. Or like if you didn't have the wealth, the people around you and your spouse probably would be with you. Or would you rather have real love where the people around you actually fuck with you for real, for real? Like this, like that's my
And
nigga.
my girl's like my love. You know.
She's with you, that's your wife. But you know, if you was down and out, she probably wouldn't be with you. Like so in the back of your mind, like damn, if I didn't make this bread,
Oh,
I would
okay.
probably never
But
met her.
then, but the other one, if I choose like the real love type shit,
Oh yeah,
it'd
you
be
saw. Yeah, she's you for you. She's here for you
alright.
for no matter what. Like you broke nigga, she's still there with you. She's still dating you.
Oh, word. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that. I'm going with the money, bro.
Hey, he's still going with the money.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey,
Okay, I'm dead going with it.
hey, it's not.
I'm good
Hey,
with
some
that.
niggas, some
I'm going
niggas,
with the love. I'm
love.
going with the love.
All right, some
Yeah.
niggas pick wealth. Some niggas like, I rather have the bread, fuck the love. But I feel like it's better to have love from people than
Yeah, but,
them.
wealth, but then you look around and all the people around you don't really fuck with you. You're only there for your
Yeah,
money, bro.
yeah, they
You
hit you
alone
up.
and shit.
Yeah, they only hit you up when it's
Yeah.
something beneficial to them, but they got nothing to bring to you. It's just like,
That's what I'm saying.
like
That
he,
versus me waking up and my girl love me shit. I got breakfast and like head in the morning time, bro. Like,
big
come
facts.
on, bro. You can't
You can't
lie.
beat that, bro. You can't
You
beat
got
that.
money, bro. You gotta ring a bell and tell your girl to do it, bro. Sometimes you just want your girl to do it, bro.
No
You
cap,
know?
bro. Yeah, when you really think you got the wealth to do that shit, but you probably just want your girl to do it anyway. That do make sense though. Yeah, I much rather have real love than real wealth. If I'm broke, then I'm broke. But as long as my girl love me for me, which is kind of hard to find out here, I'm just saying, as long as your girl love you for you, you better keep her, bro, cause she gonna be down for you thick or thin. Some girls are like that, bro. Just like some girls like be dating niggas who in jail, and I'll be like, how you still dating a nigga in jail, bro? But hey, they do it. They do it. I'm not saying they probably ain't fucking nobody else, but they still do it. Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah,
That shit.
crazy. I'm on pause. Mm.
Mm.
Damn, I just got two people watching us now. Big facts. Been getting notification from Discord. I'm not reacting for it. Huh?
What?
A snap score? That's a lot. That's impossible. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Not a lot of people even on Snapchat like that, bro.
Mhm.
When you were thinking about like people don't even use that as like a social media anymore like that. It used to be honestly, Snapchat was for sneaky links, bro. Honestly, Snapchat that that's just for meeting up like girls and stuff like that. And then when everything's said and done, you just call that shit a dub. I'm about to cheers, my nigga.
Shit.
Hit the fresh and fit with the Yeti cup. He didn't know what Snapchat was. Excuse me. It do got good filter. Honestly, I just talk to my little sister mostly on Snapchat. I'm gonna be honest. So she might have a high number too. We just be texting shit to each other. Um, Snapchat is just for fun, for me at the very least. Yeah, I gotta look like fit. Nah, the guy look like mine. I don't think he's like saying fuck it anytime he wants. And if he does, he probably roll it
Mhm.
in.
No.
That boy fresh. I'm not gonna lie, fresh. I fuck with you, but you need a speech class, bro. Same thing with Chris.
Mhm.
Both of them niggas need speech classes.
Oh yeah, fresh. Yeah, fresh. He has like that accent.
He be yeah, it's the accent, bro. He talks just like my brother, bro. Like they both from the islands. It just trips them up. English and wherever they speak trips them
Like
up. Yeah, they be trying to not say
like in parts, saying really quick.
exact. They be not trying to say the word in their native tongue, and then they say it in English, but it's like a duh. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I used to stutter too, but I stopped. That shit stopped real fast. I was stuttering when I was like in fucking middle school. I don't know why. Not middle school, but when I was like 13, 14, just started out of nowhere.
Oh.
And then it stopped. I used to stutter. I'd be like, damn.
Yeah, same here. I have a tied tongue.
Yeah,
I
same
think I
here.
told you how I tied tongue.
Same here. Tongue tied, tied tongue. There's certain things I can't say, like
Oh, like the
cinnamon.
legit, like the thing's called tied tongue when your tongue is like physically tied to your bottom of your mouth.
The boy be getting lockjaw when he speak.
Nah, your mom be getting locked up with
Yeah,
jaw.
my man lockjaw.
Uh,
That is true. If you don't got a little house, you can't post party. Huh.
I'm probably gonna dip in like at 12:30. I have to finish Attack on Titan.
Oh, you dead ass nigga? That's like that's like 30 minutes from here.
Yeah.
I'll just speed it up then.
You know, we can finish it another time.
That's true, but I still rather speed it up though. That nigga said I gotta finish Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I got Hulu just for that.
That nigga sugar. First I only a pet chicken. What you gonna do with that pet chicken, bro?
No.
Light skin, dark skin. How does he wait? Yeah, that's not a type. That made no sense. Oh, she's talking about light skin, dark skin niggas.
Like colored niggas, that's what it is.
I mean, this nigga said colored niggas, bro. That's I never heard some shit
Tell
like
you
that.
what it is.
Mm. But just say non-white boys.
from Long Island. Oh, okay. So, all right.
Oh.
We get a cup by the way too. Empty one. All right, cool. So go ahead and write it down. Cover your thing.
We're writing their body.
Yeah. No. Who you think has the highest body count
On the table.
on the table? Okay. Who needs a pen?
What about the lawyers?
Who you think got the highest body count?
Write it down, then flip it immediately, and then switch the camera, Chris, so they can't see it.
Marilyn Monroe, because she one of the oldest.
Ah.
her look always had her. I just want to say that. I don't know.
Audience can't see you. Okay. Write it quick and then flip it over. Who's that nigga in the back?
I know they're.
Write it quick.
He said, "Who's that nigga in the back?" He's like, "Who that nigga in the back?" Trevor Noah in the back, bitch. They got fucking Trevor Noah in the back. That nigga about to get canceled, bro.
He laughing, bro.
I threw it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got the results. All right, guys. So let's go ahead.
Yeah, that Jose Cuervo didn't do shit. I drank like almost a whole cup.
When you said Jose Cuervo, I didn't. I thought of the
That tequila? Nah, it's just
Yeah.
margarita, bro. It's like mid. It's like 9%. I'm not trying to drink a whole bunch. I took like almost a quarter of it, and I'm still just like vibing.
We got another one for 7.
Yeah, 7-8, 7-8. As I said.
For the fuck? Who's the retard that put a couple different numbers in? Oh, they called all of them hoes.
Everybody?
Yeah.
And then, okay, 8.
Yeah.
See,
And
I'll
then
tell you,
one,
that was
22 guys.
the
And
oldest
then
girl.
one also
The oldest
gave-
one.
Let's
Yeah,
see here.
that's
The
hot,
last one here is 6. So 7 has 2 votes, 8 has 2 votes, and 6 has 1 vote. No, 6 has 2 votes. So, damn, okay.
Three of us.
Pretty even.
So 6, 7, and 8 are apparently the 3 highest body counts.
We
So,
all voted each other.
yeah, 6, 7, 8. Those 3 guys right there.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say the older
Okay.
older girls will have more body.
'Cause you know damn well if we had fucking tried to get them to do it.
Nobody's shit is ugly, so.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That was a smart
Girls are scared of conflict. Okay, so where we at? Where we at, Chris?
We got Derek the Trader and some
Okay.
new members as well.
And then we got $20 here. Derek the Trader goes. Question for ladies: what are your thoughts on Giselle breaking up with Tom Brady? Who does she think she'll replace him with? Last I checked, not many guys won the Super Bowl 7 times. They might not even know who Giselle
I
is.
don't know. Giselle Bundchen, the model. Yeah.
Yeah, Tom
Yeah.
Brady's
Tom
wife.
Brady. We
Yeah.
don't really care.
We don't give
I don't care. I care about
No.
Leonardo DiCaprio on a 25-year-old.
Oh shit.
I need to see
What's
this
the
girl.
Yeah.
that one?
I just
Why?
love Leonardo. I love
But she's
him.
some white girl with
Leo,
black
can you hear
hair.
me?
She's not even
You're 28, so you don't qualify anymore.
I know I don't qualify.
Her name
but
is
I'm
Giselle
trying to,
what?
I'm curious. What if, right? He made you at 22.
Bunchen.
Dated you.
Bunchen?
Would you-
I think it's that car insurance joke. That he's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you're off your parents.
Hold on, but how would you feel about it?
It's sad. I feel bad for those girls.
No,
That's
no,
why-
if it was
If it
Bunkin?
was me, I would be. It's Leo. He's the love of my life. He just doesn't know.
She's alright.
We're supposed to get married. I'm
Okay.
too old for him.
She tall as fuck.
So, I guess we can go around the table on this, just so you guys are aware. Bring you back.
Yeah, that's all itself for a
Leonardo
woman.
DiCaprio pretty much has established a pattern where he
I
breaks
could
up with
tell
women
just
since
looking
25
at her,
years
unless
old.
she's
So
some
now
like
she's doing so right now,
supermodel.
Miss Long Island, number 1.
She's a
Agree,
supermodel.
disagree, issues with it, mad, don't care.
And
Marshall.
supermodels make more money
If it
than
were me,
football
I would be
players
happy,
averagely.
Like, whatever, 3 years, and then
So sad.
I guess
Yeah.
I have to start my life after
I mean,
that,
you know,
but
beauty
it's Leo,
beauty is
so.
more
Okay,
important.
so you accept you wouldn't be too mad. What are your thoughts on it?
Football.
It would be fun.
Plus, you don't really gotta share that money
So,
between
you
like
see
a
anything
whole
wrong with him
team.
leaving girls at 25?
I mean, if it was me, like I'd be upset, but you know, it's his life. It doesn't affect me.
Okay.
So.
Leo season in the building. Okay.
Yeah, this is good. What about you?
I have already collected everything I needed to collect in the last 3 years of us being together, so I would be absolutely fine with him leaving me at 25.
Okay. What do you think about in general him leaving girls at 25?
I feel like he leaves them after a certain point, and us as women in maturity, you're not able to really control us after we're at a certain age.
Oh, that's very
so
smart.
being the fact that at that age, he's already looking, when you're 23, he's already looking for the next victim.
Wow.
Next victim.
Victim.
Deep.
What, is he really a, I guess, are they
He's
really
a
victims if
predator.
they pick him?
No.
Yeah, that's
predator,
true.
Because anytime
How's he a
you do
predator?
something over and over again, and it's kind of
I hate when girls be like, just because you choose younger women that are legal, you're a predator. That makes no fucking sense, bro. That makes no
That's
fucking
right.
sense. Like, bro, like, and then you would tell them how old were the niggas they were dating when they were like young. They'd probably tell you niggas way older than like 3, 5. See, I know some bitches in high school who are dating like adults, and I'm just like, bro, like you capping,
Yeah.
bro. Like, come on, bro. Not and they. If my little sister said this though, she's just like, oh, if a guy's going after 18-year-old, he's a predator. I'm like, what? I'm like, ain't she a legal adult? She's like, well, she's a 18-year-old girl, but you wouldn't call 18-year-old boy a boy. He's a man. Like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
Once you hit 18, it don't matter, bro.
are now a victimizer. You're looking for your next
I'm
victim.
saying
You're
I'm going
trying
for
to
next
constantly
victim,
get
bro.
someone
Yeah.
who
Years
holds
old,
a
bro.
certain type of status.
Like,
And
what?
only
You trying to call me a
them
predator?
For their status.
Maybe he's
So
a
you
narcissist.
okay? So let's say you date a guy
Yeah,
that's
too.
like successful. Is he a victim for you?
That's what I'm
I
saying.
have my own money.
No, I'm
Oh.
saying, what
oh.
if that's like your
If I
preference?
date a
But
guy
he
who
gotta
has
have
money, I
money.
already have my own money. He's not. It is a mutual understanding. But
No,
he's
it's
not.
not.
He's
No, it's not, bro.
mentally abusing women because he already know once they're a certain age.
Wow,
He no
that's
longer
so
can
deep.
How's
control.
mental
A lot of
abuse?
people who are narcissists. Let me explain
No,
this to
no,
you.
she's right.
A lot of people who are narcissists and they predator people who are.
Bro, what the fuck she talking about, bro?
So us as women, we're already naturally empaths anyway, and what makes us kind of narcissistic is the guys that we deal with. Yeah.
The guy you choose to
Let's be real
fuck.
here, though. It's a two-way street. She can say no.
Yeah.
But also, if he's constantly doing the same things over and over again, it's not her, it's him. But she can say no too.
But if it's a pattern, they can see. Obviously speaking, okay, when they're 25, it's gonna happen. To
So
me,
Yeah.
So they know.
if you already know it's a pattern, you already need to be set up for the battlefield. So get what you need to get in the what?
Okay, so that don't make her a victim then.
And say, okay,
That don't inherently
No, I
make
get
her
what
a
you're saying,
victim.
But the problem is that like, if she knows what's happening, is she really a victim?
That she's not a victim. She a participant. Okay then. So stop saying it's victims.
She's not a predator.
in a way he
By the definition,
is.
he's not.
Bruh, these hoes didn't stop
By
making
definition,
up
he's
shit,
not. If they know
dog.
what's happening,
If
it's not
they
a
know
victim.
if they know it's happening, but if they're not aware of what's happening, it's
What?
All
I
right.
mean, they're
No,
aware.
they know.
I mean, they're
It's
targeted.
proven.
Yeah.
25, I'm gonna break up with you.
Yeah.
Bitch, you with Tom Brady, bro.
Let's be honest. I mean, you can look at it the other way that they're predators because they obviously because these women aren't nearly as famous or as clouded as he is, and they're getting a huge benefit by being with him. I mean, he takes them to one show by his side on the runway. They're gonna
It's an
immediately,
investment.
they're immediately gonna blow up. So they're basically because they're dealing with him at his peak. So wouldn't it be fair that he wants to deal with women in their peak?
It's kind
Yeah.
of like Kanye-esque.
Well,
Yeah,
Like Julia Fox blew up.
you know.
It all depends because it depends on which way of the spectrum you're looking at it. I feel like that's definitely debatable. Women victimize men victimize.
nobody would look at an 8-year-old girl and say anything once you start dating rich ass 20, 30, 40, 50-year-olds. Nobody don't give a fuck. So what she's even talking about? She's one of those girls probably. Tell us, oh, they're victim. Nah, they ain't victim if she just drop them for a younger, better looking girl. You just lost, bro. That's just all it is. You take the L. Stop calling somebody a predator just cause you not it no more, bro. Shit's dumb, bro. That's a bad way to say some shit, dog. Cause anytime nigga do what you want,
I would
he's
argue
a
women
predator.
finesse men way more than men finesse women.
No, a lot of men finesse bitches out of their pussy, so we finesse them.
Finesse them out of pussy. Yo, who's finessing girls out of pussy, bro? If you a nigga and you finessing bitches out of pussy on a regular, you gotta teach a class. Cause that's just crazy. Like last time I checked, girls choose who they wanna fuck. Like they don't get finesse out of pussy. They choose who they wanna fuck.
Okay,
That shit's wild,
if you
bro.
go to a strip club,
She
businesses
keeps saying some dumb
establishments
shit,
that are
dog.
literally designed
Oh,
for the
shit,
purpose
this
of
is a whole
finessing
nother
men
thing.
outside of their money.
She might get
under the
Frank Castle,
pretense
bro.
that they might get some sexual access. You can look at the porn industry, look at OnlyFans, you can look at the sex industry in a whole. It's all designed to finesse men out of their money under
Exactly.
the guise that they might get laid. So I would argue that not only do women finesse men, they finesse men to such an extent that they're able to build an entire economy out of it.
Yup.
I feel like men do the same thing.
Nope.
Like I said, it's a two-way street.
I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but what I am saying is that it happens at a far greater rate from females to males to the point where women are able to actually monetize and build an economy on it. When men
OnlyFans
finesse
is
women,
literally a-
specials like the Tinder swindler,
OnlyFans literally
because
just
they're so
shut her
infrequent
shit
in
down.
comedy. But girls finesse dudes at a dinner dates every day.
No, a lot of see, this is the thing. I don't feel like a guy taking you out to dinner is a finesse. That's just something a guy should do on the first day. Of
Now
the
the finesse.
But let's be
I
honest here. There's an entire economy. Like there's women that literally put guys in their phone as like dinner or Uber or whatever it may be. Like
Come
women
on,
can
bro.
go ahead and
You know.
eat at 5-star restaurants for an entire week and not pay for it and go there under the premise of I'm not gonna hook up with this guy whatsoever. And that guy though stupidly thinking, oh, I might get some action or I might get some intimacy, not knowing that the girl definitely isn't gonna give it to him. Guys aren't able to finesse women at the same level. There
Nah,
are guys that
bro.
finesse women. I'm not saying it
There
doesn't
are,
exist,
though.
but it's rare and infrequent. I would argue when men do finesse women, they make Netflix specials about it.
I do think she has a point about like most narcissists attack empaths, and if not all women are empaths,
most of them are.
yeah.
Ladies,
but
what is your
that's
favorite
the
go
whole
to win a
other,
high
like, people that
IQ
you're
argument?
for,
It
and I
depends, or
totally agree that happens
50-50,
a
or I
lot,
feel
but
like. Yeah, those are the
less
things.
if
I always
you
say.
under-
I
the
feel
guys
like
who
you
victim
can't
story,
say it
because they're so
depends.
traumatized.
50-50,
Women are far more
bringing up the
narcissistic.
minority of
Some
things or
actually
shit that don't even matter.
The 304 maybe?
No, not a 304.
He not really
And-
saying
and
nothing.
Here's the thing. Women are solipsistic by nature. You know, they see the world as revolving around them, and that's not bad. It's
Yeah.
actually a survival trait. They have to think the world revolves around me to protect themselves, and more importantly, their children. Men are kind of, use an expendable commodity to
That's
get what
smart.
they need.
That's
Women
very
are
smart.
hardwired to get their needs met through men.
Sometimes it's like
Yep.
you just feel like that person.
Oh, here we go. I feel like
go off of feels or reels.
Always, bro. The
I've done
feelings.
both, so
You gotta go off of reels, not feels. How you feel, unfortunately, is irrelevant to how things really
you
operate.
can
Exactly.
be a really great father figure,
Okay.
and you can feel in your mind, okay, reels. On the reel, he was broke, but he felt like he would be a great father. So that's when it's confusing.
I mean, we're all adults.
I'm not really. I mean, the discussion was about narcissism, and my argument was that women are far more narcissistic than men are. And a matter of fact, they did a study recently that found that people that believe in astrology, which an overwhelming amount of women actually believe in astrology.
I do.
Okay, well, the study found that they tend to have lower IQs and are more narcissistic.
It's a way to
It's
identify.
literally a study that just came out recently.
There's a way to identify what? This shit ain't real.
What's really factual proof?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the thing is that
Astrology
is
ain't-
a pseudoscience that no one has really been able to.
It's been studied for years.
No,
That don't
that's
mean
not
that she defending, bruh.
You have to realize the
My
thing
argument is that men tend to not look.
Bro, you a Pisces, bruh. I mean, you a bitch.
You are right.
Like you could sit here and lie about your sign and say I'm a Pisces, this and that, and it just said no, I'm actually a Leo or I don't know what to, like it don't even matter, bruh.
Remember when they did on the stream? Who did that? Some guy did that shit.
It was Donovan Sharp with his wife, and then one girl's like, you guys look like.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, I see that. I see why you could be a Taurus. And stuff like that. Well, you're a Taurus. He's like, yeah, that's why I'm a Capricorn, nigga.
He was like, yeah, I'm a Leo. Like we're not even like Pisces or anything. Like that's literally like that just destroys the astrology shit. Like you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro.
At astrology as a means to explain the way things are versus women do. Men tend to operate on facts and logic. Women tend to operate on feelings and emotions.
Of course.
And the
That's
reality
what makes
is,
us empathic.
but
Exactly.
That's what makes us empathic, because when you guys come to us with your shit, we're able to comfort you, take care of you. A guy, you guys look at us.
She
like
talking, shake her head like she had a pistol.
Exactly, but you have to have that to be nurturing, and that's why women are mothers. Because
I nurtured
we have
your
a
mom,
bigger
nigga.
heart.
I think what you guys are arguing is that women tend to be more sympathetic, and I agree with that. Women are more sympathetic than men are. However, I don't think women are empathetic towards men. And what I mean by this is, before you get all triggered, let me explain where I come from here. Sympathy is the ability to feel sorry for one's situation. Empathy is knowing exactly where that person is coming from and being able to put yourself.
Yeah, a lot of girls lack empathy and they have a lot of sympathy. Like they'll feel bad for a nigga, but but they don't know what it's like though. Like not at all.
And have this amazing advantage over them or whatever. Actually, a feminist went ahead and did an experiment where she was a man for I think 18 months to 2 years.
So cool.
She did a whole documentary on it. She thought men had it easy, and she was a man for 2 years, and she ended up committing suicide because the existence was just so terrible and much harder than she thought it would be. And and I'm not saying this, oh my God, feel sorry for me. I'm just saying that women lack empathy for the male experience. And the reason why I say that, and actually it's a good thing, is because
they don't have
women
to.
overwhelmingly initiate divorce, they overwhelmingly initiate breakups, they leave guys and they are able to get over those breakups much faster than men are.
Javon, this is Javon.
by divorce and breakups. So
finances.
I mean, yeah, but that comes from the breakup. So what I would say is that women have sympathy for sure, but I think that they lack empathy to the male experience.
I wouldn't agree.
Big facts.
I put myself in men's shoes.
Most girls
So
don't
when I
have
make
empathy for a nigga, bro.
It's that in general, I would argue that women lack empathy.
Like if most girls have empathy for a nigga, they'll be actually dating niggas who are like short, fat, ugly. They would literally be like, I know how it feels to be short and fat and unattractive, so I'm gonna date you. That's empathy. Sympathy is like, oh, it's sad that he can't get a girl, or he's too fat, he's too short. I feel bad for him, and now he can, this and that, and they be giving them some. If you be confident and you go talk to her, you should be able to port. Nah, nigga. If he would have pulled up to you trying to get you and he's short, fat, and ugly, he's not getting you. That's just what it is, bro. Like, stop fucking lying. Alright, it's not gonna work.
Why should they know or understand? It doesn't matter because women exist and men come and approach them. You guys don't know what it takes for a man.
Yeah, that is like.
Respond to the attractive guy coming to you. But the reality is the man has to understand women to a deep degree to be able to get sex, relationships, etc. Right? The guy just gets it. That's what women look for. So I think women are sympathetic. However, I don't think that they're empathetic, and I think that's a part of a bigger biological thing. That's a speculation maybe, but in general, I've come to realize most women aren't empathetic to males.
That's sad.
It's life though.
It's reality.
That's life. I mean, did you have
I feel
someone
bad
say
for
something?
some men.
But that's sympathy. Did you have something that you want to say?
I'm just letting you speak.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted to add something. I want to make sure everybody gets it. Does anybody else have anything they want to add or disagree or?
All right.
Oh my God, that's
Well, we were talking about Leo.
I know, we went
Yeah, that's how we started.
We were talking about Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah, being a predator.
And he's
allegedly.
so not the same guy as in Titanic. So it's
I
like
love that fat chubbo belly.
Oh.
I'll take Leo at any weight.
What about you?
I mean, I'd say that first and foremost, that
things change once you become a person like Leonardo Trump. Like nobody's ever gonna force him to stay with something that he's not feeling. I don't judge someone for leaving someone at 25, but I did also read this interesting portion where it's like they flip the script, right? Once women hit 25, like they reach a certain maturity.
Maturity
Yeah.
level.
I'm like, English is not my
We're
first
no longer
language.
to be controlled.
And that's the thing. Like you start having your own boundaries. You start realizing like this was not what I came into this for, and at that point you might have a whole different view of life and ready to leave for what you're not actually in it for.
You're more willing to settle.
I don't judge it. I understand it. But yeah, they flip the script.
When they get older, they're more willing to settle. This is all it is.
Controversial take. This isn't backed by studies, but I genuinely think that women typically don't mature until they stop getting attention from men. And that's when they get older.
I don't necessarily disagree with you. I think that it took for me to like at least reach my 30s.
Yeah, that is true. When niggas stop like tearing them up, to give them whatever they want, they start to realize they gotta step it up a little bit.
Where you're at in your life,
They're like, I can't be just good looking. I gotta do other stuff. And plus, just because you're good looking don't mean you're gonna get everything.
You might not be okay with certain things that comes with that lifestyle once you pass 25, because you want a different life for yourself. Like you want the kids, you want the marriage. That might not be what he wants.
I think there's a couple like long-term relationships inside of her. Once she has out of her, she's kind of like jaded in a way. Like, she might have 3 good like spots. Once that's taken up, it's like, damn, are all men this way? Okay,
yeah.
In my head, it's how all men are.
Yeah.
So,
some guys are like that. They get fucked up by some niggas, and then they just treat all niggas. They just start making bad decisions after that. It's funny though, like. I see. All right.
I feel like even like at 25.
Well, I notice what girls, whenever they leave like niggas that's not good for them, they start to turn like the niggas that's not good for them. Like they start becoming more masculine, more jaded, and then they start doing shit that doesn't help them. Like, yeah, it'd be good if you was a nigga and you start doing that shit, but just because you're a girl, I don't think you should be doing that. Like, if a girl be like, I've been dating like these niggas that cheat on me, she be like, alright, I'm gonna just go start fucking niggas and see what I get. I'm like, no, that's not what you should do. That's worse. Like, you're literally doing way worse. Like, I know some girls who like, oh, I'm gonna be just like these niggas out here. Just like that. I'm gonna be just like these niggas out here. And then this be talking about they be fucking on this nigga. I'm like, this nigga's probably a good nigga, but the fact that you fucking off on him, you lost. You lost. And you're a girl, you know better. Like, come on, dog. But, you know. Like, it's all about how they feel. So if you make them feel bad, especially as a dude, if you make a girl feel bad, she break up with you and you fuck her up, bro, she gonna be a whole different beast. She gonna fuck it up for the next niggas, bro. Yeah. She gonna fuck it up for the next nigga. And they already say that the more girls, she smash, the less likely she have a long lasting relationship or even get married. The less likely chance. Which makes perfect sense. ran through too much. Sounds bad, but it is bad. That is what it is.
Just so you know, black men don't cheat. Just so you know.
Yeah, black men don't cheat, bro. Indian guys, I don't know.
If the guy offers to cheat, and you
black men don't cheat.
He's probably gonna do it. Now, some people won't do it, but how would you even know? So my thing is, most guys that have the opportunity to, if it's a hot girl that they've always wanted or actually like, or that's their type, and you might find out, they might just do it.
So you, in a marriage, do you think that would happen too?
The guy would have to make a commitment to himself, saying, you know what, I don't want it. But even then, like, let's say for example, you go out of state, he's horny, something comes to him.
All right.
He's gonna say no? Probably not.
Damn,
to be honest.
Bro, right
to be
here,
honest.
Bro, it says, bro, I have the facts. I had to search it up, bro.
What?
It said the demographics of cheating in America. Who reported having sex with someone other than their spouse while married?
It's women. It's women overall.
No, it's men and it's black people.
Oh, black.
At the age of 65 plus.
You said it's black men?
Black men, age above 65.
I mean, yeah. Is that just America or just in general?
No, just America.
All right, then that's different. Yeah, that's different. It makes sense because the way it is that most of the girls go after the same guys. That's why, like, and like, I don't even care to even talk about it. Like, I'm not one of those guys, like, I don't know my own black statistics in America since I'm technically black American and I got Haitian roots. Black men, 60 to almost 70% of them are single with no kids. That's crazy, right? But there's a lot of baby mamas, right? I'm just saying. There's a lot of baby mamas. And they don't have a father. And somehow that one guy, has, like, different different baby mamas, and that's how I be. Look at Future. Future got like 17 baby mamas. Even some, I know 3 guys in jail together who had like 126 kids, and I can't even fathom how those guys were able to just keep picking up girls with that record, bro. I was just like, hey, it is what it is. That's just how it is. Like certain places where you live, if that's what's catching their attention. I'm not saying every single one of them, but I'm just saying, like between the ages of 18 and I say like 20 to 30 some years old, I think, is when we have no kids and we're single. We're not even like having kids. Some of us probably not even having sex, to be honest. It is what it is. Like, I'm not saying like it's just a cultural thing, bro. In America, it's different when it probably comes to like different countries, but I can understand why it happens in like Black America a lot. Yeah, because I'm on both sides of the spectrum. Because I'm a Black American guy, and then also I'm a Haitian American, so it's different. Oh.
So it's tough. It's tough.
So all men cheat.
No.
I would say a vast majority do.
Sometimes just one guy getting all the girls pregnant. That is what it is.
It's like a 10. That's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm free. You're free.
And then
he might just say yes.
For the most part, the guys who don't have kids will either date that girl and realize they're not gonna date her no more, like just smash her and leave, or they're gonna just take care of the kid, or they're just gonna be. It's like a revolving door. It's kind of weird. Like I honestly, bro, I'm sorry, bro, I can't date a single mom, bro. That is what it is. Like I don't think that'd be like productive with my time. Just because I don't get attached to a kid, that's not mine. I mean, it depends though. It depends on the situation with the guy. Like what happened to the guy. And plus, I will always judge what type of guy he is before. I mean, like that. The type of guy she has dated probably is a reflection on her, cause she chooses the guy that she talks to. Like I know you met some girls like growing up when you just like, damn, you know, I thought she was cute, but she let this nigga hit. Oh hell no. Like I'm straight off of her. I'm sorry, I ran into those in high school. I'm like, oh, that nigga don't shower. I know. We go home. He goes so hard on PE day, and he doesn't even like wash up or anything. He be telling me he be doing stuff to you. I'm like, damn, that's wild. And I mean, I'm not like I like the girl, but I'm just saying in general. Yeah. Okay.
Just because you're not there. Or you could be there too. Who knows?
Men in general are only as faithful as their options.
Yeah.
About men too. And I would argue
damn, Emron, you faithful as your option, bro?
So I tell women all the time, accept the reality that if you're
are you only as faithful as your option?
You can't have a winner to yourself sexually.
Stay woke.
No, I'm faithful.
Bring another bitch to the bedroom.
Nah, I'm faithful. Like there's guys out there who just probably don't want to deal with headaches.
Because we've had this discussion with so many girls. We've interviewed now well over 1,500 girls.
Like,
a lot of girls.
If she's my girlfriend, then I'm not trying to like fuck that shit up like that ass. Like I'm sorry.
You never will. A man's thirst for sex.
Cause she want to be with you.
Men like riding.
There's gonna be probably other girls that want to be with you too.
Like you can only dress up as a nurse or a doctor or whatever the hell. You know, so many times or whatever. Yeah, exactly.
If you can keep in return, girl, offer her just fucking with you, bro. There's no nigga you got the sauce, bro. You that nigga.
There you go, women. Saved you a heartache.
Yeah, I mean, I tell girls all the time, like, if you know dudes are gonna cheat in general, just pick a guy that you're willing to accept said cheating from.
I think if you know what's gonna happen,
but personally, I wouldn't try to put girl mental health through that.
Or you know what? I don't want to deal with it.
So there is a 5% chance that you think there are men that are faithful in a marriage that won't cheat, but they're not going to be high status. Is that what you?
I'm a real with you. I don't know the percentage. All I know is that like some guys may not, but who knows? In a scenario, they just might. For example, some guys will date a girl and show some the minorities. They said, for the most part,
no cap. Every guy devil is one about one.
Girl, but they jerk off. So it's like
that's cheating.
No, think about it. They're jerking off to another woman. It's not you.
That's okay.
So think about it seriously. If he's jerking off to that other woman, that's not you. If he could get the other woman without jerking off, he probably would.
Maybe.
So it's like he's still technically cheating in a way.
Yeah, I mean, well, for them, because
kind of right.
Well, men and women view sex very differently. We look at it from a strictly physical standpoint.
Yeah.
So him whacking off, the only difference between him and a guy that's actually cheating is that the guy that's actually cheating has the capability to do so. Versus the other guy, more than likely, he probably doesn't have the capability to do so. Maybe he's not attractive enough, or he doesn't have the time, or whatever the hell. But you know, the reality is, because you said 5%.
It could be
argue,
anything.
let's say it was 5%. those are not good odds. If you got
Yeah.
95% chance that he's gonna cheat on you.
Sneak on, be like, hey, stop meat watching, bro.
5%, that's still a chance. Fuck that shit. You gotta operate on probabilities, not possibilities.
You just gotta accept it and decide is this worth it.
Yeah, and I think the bitter pill that a lot of girls don't want to swallow is that you're not that special. I tell
Yeah.
girls
More
all the time,
niggas are
you're really not
virgins
that
now,
special, or
bro.
different, or different. Like
Than
women
ever
in general
before.
are extremely similar to each other. They say, "Oh, I'm different, I'm special." But when I ask what women want in general, they want the same fucking guy. 6'3", making 100 grand plus per year, in good shape, nice smile, good with kids, charming, charismatic. It's
Wait, the nigga going on.
the same archetype of guy, regardless of their background.
He
so,
mad, bro. Who
their
hurt you,
looks,
Myron?
etc.
Who
Now,
hurt
that's what they
you?
typically want. Are they gonna get it? No.
That's too short.
No,
Yeah.
even for you.
All you're doing is dating the same person over and over again anyway, so you're gonna end up getting the same result.
Yeah, that's
A
yeah.
lot of girls are not going to deviate. Women are far less likely to deviate from their standard. Men will. Women won't. So if you want a certain archetype of guy that makes a certain amount of money, certain class, whatever, you're going to have to deal with the consequences of that. I think women are fairly delusional, no offense, when it comes to what comes with the territory when they deal with certain types of dudes.
There's a saying that says, would you rather cry in a Rolls Royce or a Toyota Corolla?
Yeah, like
And you gotta make a choice.
Cullinan.
There you go. There's one outside right now.
All right, who's next? Anything else? Does somebody else have a discussion point or
We
something?
got y'all. The real deal. Holyfield. Whatever you want to know.
I feel like we covered it all with this one. Damn.
That was the main one.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
All right, $20 from Red Pill. Crit goes. Question for Fresh and Fit. PJ Washington is engaged again. Is he jumping back in the fire too early? Brittany sent her.
Oh hell
blessings.
yeah! This nigga getting married
I heavily
again.
suggest no guy should get married before the age of. I use a lot of new viewers here, so I'll give you the 5 things I don't think a guy should get married.
This nigga is a
35 years
full
old, makes
basketball
76 figures a
player?
year, 6
Yeah.
months to a year of savings in the bank.
No,
has sex with
don't
50
get
girls and
married
in
yet,
shape.
bro.
I don't think any guy should get married before he has.
Get
those
your
things.
finance on point first instead of getting married, because
think
that's
all- I
that's
feel
that
so
can
bad
be
for
a
men
liability
about
to him.
this. Like,
Because Brittany
this
Renner
is
was
where
already a
empathy comes
liability
from,
to him.
It's
because
empathy.
No, I feel
He didn't vet that
empathetic,
girl
'cause
right.
imagine, like, you're stuck in this body and it's telling you, I need to procreate, and some woman is like, let me lock you down,
Wow.
put a ring on you, keep you in my house, and then watch everything you're doing. I feel bad for men for
Well,
that.
you're
I feel bad for
So
you guys.
what you just described was sympathy, not necessarily empathy. A lot of guys can't even get to that point of having a wife.
I feel bad for them.
Like a lot of
Yeah,
guys struggle
okay,
to
that's
even get a
fine.
date with girls.
See, my
You
thing
can feel
is-
bad for them, but you're not gonna do
See
nothing.
what I mean
You
when
know,
I say-
you
see your response right there.
but get it
Hold on, Fresh. Do you not just see what happened there? Huh? Like, she didn't even know that a lot of guys struggle to get dates. But this is what I mean when I
that
say
made me shook.
there's 1 in 3 men right now is a virgin or hasn't had sex in a year.
What?
Yeah.
But see what I mean when I say women don't have empathy for the male experience?
Are they
Just like me.
okay?
Well,
Probably
most
not.
girls have
Oh my
high standards
God.
that most guys don't meet.
Stop
Sorry, you
being
guys say something?
pathetic.
No,
They
but
need
like,
to get
my
closer
thing is,
to
right,
the
you
other
feel bad for guys.
Uh.
What are you gonna do about it?
I've done a lot.
Like,
It's
like-
not hard to
I really
get
tried
ass
to
out
help
here,
and
bro.
lift other men up, like past relationships, if they were
Um.
struggling or they were having like a hard time, even mental illness, things like that. I put myself in their shoes. What would
Aw.
it feel like to be depressed? What would it feel like to be an alcoholic? What would it feel like to have insecurities, things like that? Like I didn't know you guys could have so many insecurities, but you guys do, and I feel really bad for some
But
guys because
Bro,
it's
we're
not
both
just your
humans
cut
though.
and
What the
clothing
fuck?
and how much you make, your bodies, like things you can't
That's
control,
exactly
those things
what
I
this
didn't even know they
podcast
had
is
serious
for.
insecurities
Now she
like
knows.
that.
At least
Like,
she's
it's not
known.
just how much is in the bank, but they have other things inside their
Like,
head. I feel bad for them.
We're humans. We're not always trying to get
You
bread
can
all the
only
time,
be there,
and
but you can only be there so long.
sometimes
That's
we
why
wanna do
I
other
was
stuff,
saying,
but
like,
we
can
can't.
any man be loyal?
You
Because
gotta
the
be the
reality
man.
is, do you want to cry in the Porsche or do you want to cry in the no car only has a motorcycle guy?
What's wrong with the motorcycle?
Well, I mean, this kind of comes back to what I was saying before. You might feel sympathetic for them, but
Yeah.
you lack the empathy because, like I told you before, you didn't even know that 1 in 3 guys right now is walking around
Yeah.
can't even get a girl or whatever. Most guys struggle to get a date, so you know. And I don't expect you to, because for you guys, dealing with opposite gender is easy. They just come to you. Okay, this guy's a loser. I'm going to reject him. This
Yeah.
guy I'm going to curve.
Yeah.
This guy I'm not respond. Guys don't even get that. I'll put it this way: all of you ladies here at the table probably get more messages and DMs than guys that are celebrities, and that's true.
No way.
Yes, dude. Yes, 100%.
I don't think you lying.
So there's actually pull up the study real quick, Chris, so I can just show them this.
I'm blown away.
A woman that is average looking gets more messages than men that are in the top 2% of looks. And we have actually a study that shows that.
That's crazy.
I'm not surprised.
Like mind blown. What?
Yeah. Yeah. So
That's
even
okay.
even the top tier, because here's the thing, most women are chasing the top tier guys. That's why I don't feel bad when girls like get mad. Oh, Leo leaves girls when they're 25, as he should, because the reality is, there's far more beautiful women than there are high status men like himself.
I can't even believe he stays with them that long, 3 years.
Yeah, actually, they should be happy to stay. They should be happy to.
Hey, he can do whatever he wants. He's
They
Leo.
used to say he don't have 4 more other
You're right. You're right.
girlfriends.
We
Zooming on
don't
it,
know
Chris.
that. We don't know that.
Who said like?
And then
just
hit control
because-
plus on it. Yeah.
We only know about one. Is what
Exactly.
we're reading
Because
at.
that's the way the public image is designed for it to be.
You're smart. I love it.
So this is the chart I'm talking about. As you guys can see, the blue line, the dark blue line here is females, light blue line is men. As you can see here, average, right, women here, right around here, they're still not doing as well as, they're doing pretty much the same, if not better than guys in the top tier percent, right, as far as like messages goes. The number of messages received versus recipients' attractiveness. So in other words, girls that are average have more options than guys that are in the top tier, as far as like looks goes.
Wow.
And there's a bunch of reasons for that, right? Because women don't care as much for a man's looks as a man cares for a woman's looks. You know, social status comes into play. You only can go off of pictures. You can't get personality. So there's a bunch of things. But yeah. Anything else? Do we have chats?
We got chats and then a video too.
A video?
Like
okay.
a man being rich.
What was that?
Like in the words of Marilyn Monroe, women being pretty is like a man being rich.
To a degree, yeah. Cole Epps goes, the one and only Black Queen, Weird Me, and what? The chat nigga's out. Oh, she talk and shake her head like she has a pencil stuck in her. What the fuck? You have anything you want to say back to him?
I actually have a pen in my hand.
All right. Asian dude clapping back, Myron. You're a genius reading at 2nd grade level. What?
What?
I don't understand.
Okay. All right, Live Machine, thanks. Fresh BBC, $50 goes. Valentina is a special lady tonight, I see. I gotta say, excellent choice, big homie. And she says she likes businessmen. Time to pull that shit out. And after Van Dome, we going crazy. Question for her, though. Are you experienced in writing the BBC?
Wow.
What does that even mean?
What?
I still don't know what that means, bro.
Did I not say my type? Like,
Okay.
All right.
that should answer it.
Tonight's rating, starting from Iron 7, 5, 5, 5. Well, okay. So 7, 5 for Miss Long Island Part 2. 5, 6 Marilyn Monroe, 6 Miss DiCaprio. Want to be DiCaprio, and then 8. All right, and Fresh put a shirt on Ninja. Okay. And then we got $5. Or no, sorry. Where we at, Chris?
Maxwell. Right here.
Yeah, okay, Maxwell goes, stay away from the black woman. She's the type to date you and gaslight you into thinking you're abusing her or something. She play mad mental gymnastics and Leo on Leo's name. Victim mindset strong with this one as well.
Well, I do have a psychology degree from Spelman. I meant to use it.
Okay. All right. Kuma-san.
Ladies, what is your favorite go-to win a high IQ argument? It depends, or 50-50. All right, and then Camo Strap trying to show you something, and that's from Gas Pack CC. And then Jacqueline is fire. I'm tatted, she tatted. She can get it and do my next tat.
Aw, I would love to. Let's do it.
Okay. No, I read that one before.
Gas Pack CC.
Do you have anything you want to say back to him? He said he's hitting on you.
Follow me on Instagram.
All right.
Hold on. Are you gonna respond though?
She's gonna leave
Probably
it
not.
on.
That was the response. Follow her on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Girls get a lot of messages. I told y'all. Cole
All
Epps
the
goes,
time.
Miss Raggy Top, be quiet and know your place while you.
Miss Raggy Top. That's wild. You call Miss Raggy Top. Yeah, that's wild, bro. Don't call that man a predator. That's a powerful word to say. Don't mind saying he's a predator, saying like he's doing something illegal.
This girl sounds like she eats wood chips for breakfast. That's from Box of Orange.
Don't listen to them.
84.
Give a fuck left.
You gotta discern. You can't have your feelings be out of whack over it.
Donna Renee, you're a 4. Stop speaking as if you're a baddie. With this silly Cloud9 celebrity aura. Only Valentina's bad on the panel and she's humble. Take notes.
I'm tired of niggas on this fucking show capping like these. They don't DM these girls. None of these girls are even ugly, bro. Like they're capping, bro. Like.
Living Love A1 credit. What's up?
Y'all niggas lying, bro. If these girls spat at y'all, and it be the same niggas on OnlyFans too, talking all this shit too. Like y'all niggas be on OnlyFans paying these girls like $5, $10 a month. See the picture talking about say they're ugly and for stop lying.
Yo, you guys can't criticize us no more. Yo, what the girls ask for something? See, now y'all know why.
Just cause they don't want your ass. They like one of them niggas that call a girl ugly just cause she, say some wild shit to her just cause she dubbed them.
Because I'm Team Kanye all the way. I just want
No,
to
I
know.
want you to way, bitch. Like, yeah, nigga, you
This
dusty.
is a really weird one. Okay,
That's
'cause
why
I
she
don't
don't
wanna
want your
put
ass,
women
nigga.
down,
You
so
move
I have
on.
No problems with Kim.
Yo.
I feel like Kim is on
Like,
Leo's
you give
level.
everybody,
She's, like,
you get
when it's
niggas
done,
bad
she
name
knows
when they
it's
do
out.
shit like that.
Does anyone feel bad for Kanye?
I do.
Because I feel so bad for that man. Why? I have never met a woman that feels bad for Kanye, and I seriously, my heart is breaking for that man. And most women I've spoken to feel like Kim's leaving him because he's mentally ill, and oh my God, she's victimized, and he's bipolar, and he's crazy. But I feel so bad for Kanye. Like, he has his kids involved. She's putting her kids on TikTok. He doesn't want them exposed.
Big facts. He did say that
shit.
shit.
Panel on this one. Get the ladies' thoughts on this first. We can
Let's say don't matter.
I'm Team Kanye. I feel like
March.
like he's not really mentally like I feel like
He's insane.
Yeah, like he's not like everything he says. I don't know. To me, it makes sense. So yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Kanye's a genius.
For real.
I really truly believe he's a genius. The worst investment he made was Kim Kardashian, and I'm so sorry for him.
That's a good point, actually.
It is the worst investment, but he's a businessman. He's business-minded. He saw the opportunity. He knew he would make a living off of this woman. He wanted to procreate. He saw how Kris Jenner runs her family. He knew my kids would be okay. And then, boom, she's with a younger, ugly. I'm talking about men like that. Okay. Whatever, she dated somebody else.
Just say it.
I don't like to talk badly about people's looks.
We know
it's irrelevant, but the reality is.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Kanye really does care about his kids, and I feel so bad that she's putting the children on TikTok, etc. And like, you don't know who is watching that. I would never, ever want anyone watching my children grow up. And then the kids are so young, they don't even have a say. They don't know what's going on. Imagine you turn to the age of 22 and you're like, wow, I was 12 and my mom was taking a video while driving with me in the back seat and I'm crying, no, don't put me on. Did you see that video? That made me, my heart went like, oh my God, this kid is a child. Like, this woman is driving, FaceTiming, and posting it on Instagram, and there's a 12-year-old in the back saying no. Like, Kanye's like, I don't want my kids in the spotlight. And I don't blame him.
That's their father.
People are calling him nuts, and I'm like,
okay. But they used him the same way he should have never used her. He fucked up.
But I feel like
he fucked up in the bedroom. He's like, let me just.
We see a fragment of what they're.
And then he told me, he just said, we got his seeds.
I feel like they're both having their own
mission complete. We got Kanye.
After their marriage is
got him.
Not for us to really judge upon it.
I'm just
playing.
We don't
everyone
know.
That's in the spotlight that has to go through something traumatic like that.
Celebrity.
But in the same token, fuck it.
I feel like celebrity relationships are weird.
What are your thoughts?
Team Ye.
Okay. Why so?
I feel like he actually really loves Kim.
Yeah, he did. He came to love her.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. Kim has a reputation, as we all know. Exactly. We also know Kanye's reputation is not so much on the downside of how Kim is. So I feel like at this point she's like how Leonardo does, girl. She's doing the exact thing, but at a different level of it. And it's only because she is a woman. She's brutal. The whole family is brutal. But on that note, I'm gonna just leave off that topic because I work in a certain industry, and so I don't want the things I say to be held accountable against me.
Okay, all right. What about you?
I'm gonna stay neutral on this because at the end of the day, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, and it's not for me to say anything on. I do feel bad about Kim posting the kids on TikTok. I do agree with her on that because there's pedophiles, there's all sorts of crazy people out there, and I don't want my kids to be posted on any social platform. So I agree with that.
All right. Your thoughts?
So I know we don't know fully what goes on, but from what we do know, I'm all in for Kanye. I don't know. I feel like I've listened to him forever, so I have to take his side. I think he's a victim of the Kardashian curse, and I think it's terrible that kids on TikTok or that
another black man gone.
When I was a kid, my parents would tell me, don't push your face on anything, and now it's people are posting children younger than I was when I wanted to make a YouTube channel. So it's just terrible.
It's uncomfortable feeling. You don't want to look at somebody's children they're innocent.
They don't have consent. They can't
Thank you. That's
consent to it.
They can't even say yes or no at that age. It's so weird.
I just find it funny because we're worried about Kim and Kanye. Some of got worse problems yourself.
All right, bro. See it.
But that being said,
I'm gonna go through this.
Kanye chose his girl, Kim. So I'm gonna say,
I'm with my girls. I don't know. Oh, actually, yeah. Never mind. She go to work tomorrow, so probably.
Media spectacle. Of course, kids are gonna be in spotlight.
Depends.
So I'm mad at her because that's what she does. He should have known not going into it. That's all I'm saying.
Kim Kardashian straight up is a hoe. So, and people think you're an asshole, you're a jerk. I tell guys all the time, don't commit to promiscuous women, and this is an example of that. Because the thing is that, here's the thing, she's a terrible wife. As a byproduct of being a terrible wife, you cannot be a terrible wife while simultaneously being a good mother. Because if you're a terrible wife, that means that you're not serving the man that you're in a relationship with. If you're not serving the man that you're in a relationship with, that means that the relationship isn't in a good position. If the relationship's not in a good position, you cannot have a stable home for the children to go ahead and be raised. And then if you break up with that man who's a father of your children, well, now the children are not going to have a father figure. And we know from statistics that single mother households are one of the leading contributors to degenerates in the United States in general. When it comes to serial killers, rapists, criminals, drug addicts, alcoholics, degenerates in the United States, homeless people, they almost always come from single mother households. Mothers, especially women, mothers cannot teach boys how to become men. So,
yeah, it don't work that way, man. A man has to choose a man how to be a man.
Having a sex tape. And any girl that is involved in sex work a lot of the times is not going to be a quality wife. It's very difficult to, the saying has always been, can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and that's been going on for decades. Why? Well, because typically women that have a promiscuous background have an issue with settling down with one guy, and when they have an issue with settling down with one guy, she's going to be a rambunctious woman, and when she's rambunctious, that's going to cause issues. And rambunctious women, they said in the Bible, right? I'm not Christian, but what is it? It's better for you to sleep on the roof of your home than share four corners with a quarrelsome wife.
Yeah.
So, and this is religious sex everywhere. In Islam and Christianity and Judaism, etc. They're really big on women being submissive and following their man's lead. And the reason for that is because when women are in leadership positions or in leadership roles, this is the chaos that you get. Kind of what Kim Kardashian is doing right now. Has a random guy like Skeet in there with the kids, doing a bunch of dumb shit, putting them on the internet, whatever it may be. This might sound sexist or whatever, but I'll just say it. Women are terrible when they're put in leadership positions in general, especially the head of the household, and that's what Kim was, and that's why you guys see the clown world of what's going on, and that's why I tell guys, don't commit to women that are hoes, because you're going to end up with stupid shit like this.
People tell you who they are, so it's if you go for it, that's on you.
And I also tell guys all the time, don't commit to girls that are entertainers.
To always their own, man. Every man got a choice. Hey, who you choose as your woman, who you want to procreate with you, that's you. So that's all I gotta say about that. like you are who you will. And some of us wouldn't be here if our parents weren't like dealing with something. So I'm not saying that like every relationship has to be perfect, but there's certain things you probably, if you don't want for yourself, you should understand. I'm a big on preserving yourself first as a guy when you're in a relationship with a girl. So if you keep your foundation strong and things follow suit, it's not too crazy to actually say, hey, I don't like that. But if you like, fuck that nigga, I can do whatever I want. It's not a good look, especially if you're raising kids, because the kids will be like, mommy don't care what daddy says. So that's that's bad. And there's dangers of stuff that he knows from another scope. Now he have a daughter, he has to deal with that. He even made a song about it, bro. Come on. It's easy.
Or girls that want to be in this spotlight, or girls that want to be clouded, or whatever it may be, because a lot of the times, here's the thing: you want a girl, ladies, feel free to, if you disagree with me on this, because what I'm going to say is probably going to be a little controversial. Yeah. So like, there's a saying that women are to be seen and not heard, right? You want a girl that's in the background, helping you out as asset to your life, not a liability. When a woman's out there putting herself in precarious situations where she could cheat or be around other men or whatever it may be, well, that's going to put some stress on you. When that puts some stress on you, that's going to not have you 100% focused. When you're not 100% focused, you can't be at your best. When you can't be at your best, well, you can't provide. Then you can't provide, then she's going to get mad, and she's going to go look elsewhere. And the other thing, too, is that when women are involved in this stupid shit, it embarrasses you as a man. I mean, a perfect example of this, look at like Will and Jada. Jada has single-handedly tarnished Will Smith's reputation.
No cap.
Like Ali. Whatever. I Am Legend.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
No lie. Bro. She kind of fuck up his legacy, bro. Like everything, any problem Will has always pinned on her. It's like if he was going through that, so it was like, bro, hey, they had like stories that they would like doing other stuff. I don't know, bro. You open up windows and stuff. Sometimes in Hollywood life, you can't do whatever you want.
Comedian, rapper, etc. Man in Black, established actor. All of that has been tarnished because of Jada's.
Not all of it. Some people still.
Some of us are old enough. Some of us are old enough to understand and remember what Will Smith did and the things.
It's whoever. Some people lost respect for Will Smith. Some people like, this is Will Smith. But it depends.
The accomplished, but for the younger guys out there, they just see a guy that's Cuck Smith. That's how they look at it. Oh, this guy's getting embarrassed at a red table talking about his wife. Yeah. And I think for a man, there's nothing that's going to destroy you more than your wife doing stupid shit behind the scenes. And Kim Kardashian's example of that was why I tell guys, you want a girl that's cool with being in the fucking background. You'll be the fucking star. She's an assistant, And oh my God, that's so fucked up. Well, it doesn't work the other way around. A woman wants a man that she can look up to. So the guy's got to be in a leadership role. The guy's got to be the fucking star of the movie. She's in an assist role. You disagree? Go ahead.
I don't agree with that. I feel like it works hand in hand. The only people who make an example of it and showing you that you really can do it is Pete and Jay. They're both stars. They're both center of attention. They're both business people. So I don't feel like someone should play background. I feel like it should be a head-to-head counterpart.
A competition?
Not a competition. Is a movement. Is a motion. I put my head together and she put her head together, or it's a combination. Not a.
It's like a partnership.
Yeah. Well, it's a partnership, not a competition.
Well, I mean, we can say that.
In any relationship, it should be a partnership and not a competition. I feel like that's why Kim and Kanye are the way that they are, because you have two leading people, moguls.
Honestly, just call it a relationship. I don't know where all this partnership, this and that come from. Just call it a relationship. For a relationship, you have with one other person that you want to consider intimate or not. It is up to you. Just hope it's a healthy one and not illegal too. Like we're not advocating for other shit that people are trying to advocate, because I've been seeing that on the rise. I feel like we're gonna see that now, and wherever you see it, condemn that shit. Condemn it. I can't say it because I'm on Twitch and YouTube, but condemn it. Wherever you see it, there's a rise of something. There's people out there trying to co-sign them. Oh yeah, we can. No, you cannot. That's just disgusting. So implorable.
Yeah.
That everyone looks up to. People are looking at Kim for this, and people are looking at Ye for that. So if you have any two head honchos in the same industry, there's going to have some collision anyway.
Question for you. So in a partnership, that would assume both parties are equal, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think men and women are equal?
I believe so. I don't feel like no one is higher than the other person.
Okay.
We all offer something that neither one of us can just give each other. We both offer something that neither one of us can get to each other without having each other.
So you think both parties are?
People don't realize the male to the man to woman relationship is like composite. It's like you have to have both to make this, and so on. Like it's not 60%, 100% we do this, that. You can't quantify that. It's just what it is. Like what relationship you choose with your partner is going to be probably even different from most people. So just know that it's just like, I think our relationship between men and women is supposed to be just composite. Like it's different. It's a different experience, loving everything, but we still come together.
In a partnership, it's equal, and then you think that men and women are equal.
I feel like
it's composite.
Okay.
Who holds more value into any situation? With anything.
You tell me. Who do you think it is?
I feel like it's all equal because at the end of the day, it could all be wept out between the man and the woman.
Okay. So a question for you: would you consider yourself like a fairly normal woman, like as far as like what you're attracted to in a man?
Yeah, I'd probably say it's pretty normal.
Okay.
Average.
What would you? You said you wanted an athlete, correct?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I did an athlete.
Okay. What sport?
Basketball.
Okay, so that man is taller than you, more fit than you, more in shape than you, stronger than you, more money than you. I would argue you guys are nothing when it comes to nothing close to equal.
Are you talking about materialistically, or are you talking
about?
No, I'm talking about in general when we're talking about the attributes between the two parties.
See, is the difference between men?
Can I finish my point?
Sure, go ahead.
The guy that you're attracted to is not equal to you, and I would argue most women don't look for an equal; they want a superior. That's the truth. So my thing is, I always laugh. Let me finish real fast. Let me finish.
Control.
Go ahead.
The reality is women don't seek their equal. They look for someone who's better than them in all facets, a guy that's more confident, stronger, etc. So I find it funny that women say, I want a partnership, get in a relationship with someone who's superior to them and expect to be equal. See how that doesn't make sense?
I mean, if you look at it, like...
Think about that. Hold on. Let's look, this is female logic being challenged.
What is this?
Women want a man who's taller than them,
Reba said like the video.
Than they are, more confident than they are, more ambitious than they are. They want a man who's better than them in all attributes on paper.
I like a man that matches my vibe, period.
Let me finish. So if a woman wants a man who's better than her, and by your own words, you want an athlete who's pretty much in the pinnacle of physical capability, etc., that's not equal at all. That man is superior to in almost every regard, and you expect to get in a relationship with this guy and make it a partnership? Gotcha, bitch. And that's what I'm trying to say. That is modern day female delusion. That is modern day female delusion. This is why I like when you, because it sounds great on paper to say I want a partnership or we're the same or we're equal. The reality is you're not equal, and you don't want a man who's equal to you. You want a man who's superior to you.
Or worse,
and if you look at Beyonce and Jay-Z, right, which I think is not a good example because it's not a good reflection of how men and women really date. The reality is Jay-Z can replace her far sooner than she can replace him.
That's what you think.
Okay. The reason why I say that is because
she's not irreplaceable, but the nigga is. It was a song, right? Yeah. And also Lemonade as well. She let him know, like, bitch, you can cheat on me and do all this, but I'm the one.
Oh, yo, she couldn't be.
But she's still there.
Exactly.
She cheated.
Stand by your man.
Why is that?
Isn't that involved?
If she can get another man that's better than him that won't cheat, why didn't she just find somebody else?
Because that's the one she wants. That's the one she loves. It's different when we have. See,
so you prove
for a lot of different reasons. We can cheat emotional, materially, in every aspect. A man, when he's cheating on us, you just cheating on another bitch. She probably could be prettier than me, probably not. All depends. But at the end of the day, when a man loves a woman, he's still going to cheat and still go back to the woman he's
so let's look at some tangible facts. The reality is Jay-Z is extremely successful. I think at this point he's a billionaire. You know, recording artist, celeb, etc. Multi-platinum.
At least net worth $1 billion.
Beyonce has similar accolades. Here's the problem. A man who's wealthy and has money and status will gladly date a nobody 21-year-old. Look at Leonardo DiCaprio. A woman like Beyonce, who has the money, accolades, and status that she has, cannot go backwards. Men can date down. Women can't. So the reality is,
why can't we?
I mean, most women don't.
In age,
I would never go.
No, I'm saying in age, not in maturity.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me just.
Kim Kardashian dated down, and that shit did not last even a year. She at least had Kanye kids.
Are not as high as Beyonce's because women date up, men date down.
Replace her with who though? She's the top.
A younger, badder chick.
It doesn't matter. She's Beyonce.
And now here's the thing. You're making. This is the issue that you have here. Men don't care about women's status.
Okay.
We don't.
They don't. How many athletes and celebrities have you dated? Probably plenty, correct? Okay. Now, no offense, but you're not on their level from a celebrity standpoint, but they dated you. It doesn't work the other way around. Women typically don't date down from a status standpoint. Men will, though. Okay, so that's my point. Jay-Z can replace her sooner than she can replace him because there's more available, attractive young women versus there's not many Jay-Z's out there. There's one Jay-Z, but there's another chick that looks just like Beyonce. And let me tell y'all, you don't give a fuck how many Grammy singles she's won. Men care about looks and beauty and youth and her not being a hoe. Women care about status, income, stature, all that other stuff. We don't give a fuck about none of that. Okay, do you have something?
Yeah, well, no, that's my thought.
Yeah, that's big facts. Like, most guys should not care about how much money you make or what stats you have. That's fine and all, but it's not like what we're looking for in a mate. Here's what it is.
The money, whatever. But when it comes
like,
to Beyonce,
I don't care about it's a plus that she is, but I'm not looking for that because that has to be into me.
What do you mean by that?
That's what she wants, but she can be.
She's also extremely successful, so.
She's old now, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, when I say looks, I'm talking about like strength.
Yeah, that's what I meant from the male perspective. So it's always so your view is like the Darwinism too, right? Like it's like he's stronger, physically stronger, he's more in shape, but he's also financially stronger.
I mean, if we're going to boil it down, women typically tend to look at men from a security standpoint. Men tend to look at women from a replication standpoint. So can this guy provide me security? The man is, can this woman provide me good-looking children? We look at different things in the opposite gender.
Okay.
And the reality is that what men want in women is common. What women want in men is not.
That's
so
true.
who can replace who sooner?
Yeah, no.
Once a man reaches a certain status, women lose leverage. They can be replaced far easier, which is why so many women are up in arms by Leonardo DiCaprio, because it's not common when a man can replace women quickly. Women are used to having the leverage when it comes to dating. When you deal with a higher status man, it reverses, and women don't like that.
But what about when a woman has more money?
Well, the problem with that is that you become typically a victim of your success. As a woman earns more money, she wants a man who makes more money than herself.
Yep.
So let's say I meet a girl, right, and she's a millionaire. She can be a millionaire, 6'2", in good shape, can protect herself and everything. She has all her needs met that a guy would typically provide. Guess what? She's still going to want a guy that's 6'5", makes $2 million a year, stronger than her and more capable. So no matter a woman's ability to provide her own security, she still wants it from her man, regardless, because it's biologically ingrained in us. Versus men, we don't give a shit about any of that stuff. You could be 6'3", meet a girl that's 18, works at McDonald's, and you'll date her because she's bad.
Yep.
Men are very different than women. We don't look for the same things that you guys look for. You think we do, but we don't. We don't care about how much money you make or your career. We'll take a younger, more attractive girl any day of the week.
That's feminine.
Right, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, the thing is that the reason why so many women are mad is because Leonardo DiCaprio is doing what so many guys wish they could do. Getting a nice, young, attractive girl, model, have her for a few years, kick her to the curb, get another one, etc. Dan Bilzerian, Hugh Hefner, etc. These guys are living out the life that many men wish they could, but they can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not true. Oh shit, my bad, eggs.
It's just that it's frowned upon because it's so rare to see men have leverage against women. Most women almost always have leverage against men, but when a guy knows his worth and he's able to play the same game that women play, women get mad. Oh, you're a misogynist, you're an asshole, you're a predator, blah, blah, blah. He's not.
That's what my friends look like.
I'd argue every single one of y'all probably been on a date with
Yeah,
a
I'm
guy
actually
you
looking
really
at
like that
from
much, and we're
Discord,
able
but I
to
can actually
finesse
get
a
back
date,
into
maybe
my
a bag or
studio.
something like that,
I didn't
use your
even
ability to your
peep
advantage.
that.
That's fantastic, you can do it. But my argument is that men rarely are able
Plus,
to
I was
finesse
actually like
women.
surfing in that
You might
too.
get finessed one time in your life or two times in your life for every, 100 or 200 guys that you finesse out of a free date, that you didn't even like.
But what about when a stripper game and the guy is laying next to you and he's making you feel like, oh, you're the only one, and then you, okay.
That's a minority of men.
That's all men. They
No.
all make you feel like you're the only one.
No, I'm
you're
saying
not.
that's a minority of men that can actually pull it off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Got you. At the same time, it's like women get finessed too, just on different standpoints.
Women get finessed.
We get finessed out of El Pussy. We get finessed
What?
out of hearts. We get finessed out of a lot of different things when it comes to guys.
The difference is that it's maybe the top 10% of men that are doing that finessing versus 90% of women are finessing most men. Do you see what I'm saying? So the finessers that are guys are a small minority that are actually able to do it versus women are finessing
Big
dudes all over the
facts.
place, left and right. And we have entire economies based upon it.
I feel
That's
like
proof.
everybody is out here finessing, but some people are out here actually really looking for love.
Yeah,
That's some
Miami
people-
is extreme. Like
Yeah.
Miami, LA, New York, like all these places are not normality when it comes to relationships.
I mean, start dating celebs.
Wait, start or stop?
Stop.
It depends on the type of guys you're
Other
dating.
I mean, you go to any major city in the United States, any big city, it's fairly similar to this. I mean,
Yeah.
Miami might have it on the most pronounced way,
Yeah.
but in general, women respond very favorably to status. And I would say even if a girl's from Iowa and there's no big city around her, she's in the middle of fucking nowhere, well, now with the internet, etc., she can go ahead and meet a high status guy via Instagram or via a dating app and go ahead and meet that guy. So things have changed.
Or Snapchat.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was like a thing still. Snapchat.
We have some chat starting in the video.
Yeah, sure. I'll hit these chats. The Red Pill Crypt goes, the FNF After Hours shows the reason females in healthy relationships don't need to have female friends. They will destroy the dynasty.
I saw
by
payment.
Lies due to feelings.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah.
hive mind is the reason we invest in Chewy.
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ladies, I don't know if you agree with this. I think that single women and having single friends perpetually keeps them single. Do you agree or disagree?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
You agree? Okay. Yeah, I've noticed that when single girls are together, they give each other terrible advice.
Oh my god.
Why are you cooking for him? Why are you like being?
Yeah,
a girlfriend?
that's
Such
wild.
Yeah.
Oh my God, girl.
Yeah, like
Yo, wait.
you're a slave.
Question for the
So I'm
ladies.
like,
Would y'all date a
okay,
blue collar man had a girl think I was lower class than her? Little did she know I made over 120K last year.
Wow.
damn.
The thing is, bro, you gotta.
They don't
understand
think you
women
do
respond
anything.
favorably to titles and status. So like, let's say
You don't tell how
you
much you make.
$500,000 a year. They don't give a fuck about that. They're gonna look at your lifestyle, and that's kind of the unfortunate thing is that a
Oh,
lot of guys are in,
Now what do you do for like I'm a plumber?
girls may not know
I
that
make
because we're always
200K.
the
Yeah, it
working
don't
class, so they
matter.
don't know how much money you can make.
Nigga, you work with toilets.
Typically tend to be negative.
And also, why you telling her what you do, bro? Make it ambiguous. I make money offline. I make money online. I'm a scammer, drug dealer. It's like imagination always leads to.
Don't say that.
That was a joke, but like, leave it ambiguous. She's like, wait, what do you actually do? Show her the lifestyle. Don't tell her what you do.
All right, ladies, if you could pick one male-only struggle and fix it, what would it be? Also, pick one male-only.
No cap, and callers one girl thought I like that ass sold drugs, and I'm just like, nah, bro, I work out Publix. Every week I get a paycheck. Cause I don't always see you sleeping, but you never work out. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'll get paid every week. It was like $300 to like $500 a week. Like, I was working like I was only making like $8, $9 an hour, bro. I'm like, but they came clutch with the hours.
The advantage you would love to have. Well, the struggle they're probably not going to have.
Mental health. A lot of guys.
Can you say that again?
They're saying. No, they're not going to know.
Yeah,
they're not going to know that, bro. Okay. Can you please ask the ladies, what will you give your husband that you will never give to another man?
That's a good one.
A child.
So,
None of
real
us have
quick,
kids.
we'll start here. You got a husband.
That's
all
good.
the guys they did. What are you gonna give to him that you never give to somebody else?
A car.
You bring him a car? Okay.
Yeah.
A child.
Child?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not doing all
Wait.
that.
This is like excluding abortions?
Well, I would never get one, but
Okay.
Oh shit.
That's all right.
Property.
Property? You buy him a house?
Yeah, why not? That's my husband.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I have something for our children and our children, and also?
I mean,
I was single right now.
It's an asset.
I need another house.
What's up?
what's
I would say a child too.
Child?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think like my vulnerability. Vulnerability.
vulnerability.
Vulnerability.
You said it right.
Okay, I said it right. Yeah, that.
You mean being like open to
Like
it?
vulnerable, yeah.
So you never open up to a guy ever?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm
she'd have
saying
fresh.
like for example like if it's like my husband, like, you know, I'm not like I'm gonna be vulnerable to him, but like other guys, like not really, like I'm not gonna give them my vulnerability to them.
So what if the guy you're talking to would have wiped you if you were more vulnerable to him?
That what?
What if the guy you're talking to, right, would have wiped you up if you were more open to him? But because you're so closed off, he's like, oh, she's not for me.
But that's what I'm saying. Like they're talking about like husband, like you're already my husband. You get me? That's what I wouldn't give another guy.
Cool. I think we got one in the bathroom. But
Yeah, when she comes back. Body count is high. I make 70K to 100K a year. 29, never cheated, but too honest. I think there might be something wrong with me. You guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. Here's the thing, guys. Because a lot of you guys, you know, come in here and say, oh man, I make $100,000 a year and I'm 6'2" and I still do bad with girls. You're probably fucking weird. I'm just gonna be honest. You're probably weird. You probably smell.
Okay.
Teeth might fucking be fucked up. Like, you guys gotta understand that, like, just because you have good things on paper, that's just the beginning of the game. You still have to be smooth. You still have to speak a certain way. You still have to convey yourself a certain way. You need to
Yeah,
have
bro.
certain
You gotta
tonality.
have
Speak in
game,
accurate voice. When
bro.
you talk to women, you can't be saying stupid shit like, well, I think or I feel like. That's how women communicate. You need to speak in a dominant, assertive way where you say, I know this, or this is that way, or we're gonna do this. You can't be passive when you speak to women, because women typically, when you're dealing with a guy, they're scanning for leadership traits. If you speak like a pussy, they're gonna assume you're pussy, and they're gonna lose attraction for you. So you have to start looking at things from a total standpoint, man. Women want a complete package. All right.
To be frank, a lot of you lack social skills. So for example, you can do your job very well, you can do your sports very well, but when it comes to like talking in person to girls, like you just had mentioned earlier, you suck at it. So it's practice, man.
And for you weirdo motherfuckers that say, Myron, you're too militant, blah, 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 all this other shit on the podcast. I don't fucking talk to girls that I'm dealing with like this, by the way, just so y'all know. I'm very straightforward, don't get it twisted, but I'm not over here like drilling them and stuff like that. So for you guys, oh my god, I'm not on the fucking podcast to spit game, so I don't know what y'all are talking about, bro. But where we at, Chris?
Yep.
Going back. $50 from Phoenix Dukes goes, shout out to FNF. Man, my business partner and I were in Miami for Labor Day weekend, and these chicks out here make me appreciate my Ukrainian girlfriend 100 times more. How do y'all live here, man? For real though, we had a good time. The people just suck. Yeah, Miami is a very, it's a very rude city. I've always said that. I think it's the rudest city in the United States.
Just date foreign girls, bro.
Yeah.
There you go.
$50 from Venom goes, can you put that girl next to Myron through the delusion calculator? Pretty sure she curved the guy in her DMs that was in that percentage when she was NY a month ago when she had 50 followers at that time.
Oh shit.
Wait.
It's a new Instagram.
Oh,
I have like less than
how would he
200
know?
followers.
He's assuming from her page.
I guess he's been following me for a while. I don't know.
Stalker.
But, yeah.
Do you want to go
stalking.
ahead and build your dream man right now?
I mean, Italian.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. Pull up the calculator real fast.
Italian.
Let's go ahead and build her dream man. So, guys, we're going to go ahead and transition real quick. We have a calculator. And shout out to one of our supporters who made this calculator. This calculator right here is called the Build a Man calculator.
I'm not going
dead.
I'm not
Who
going
made
to
this?
That's kind of weird, bro, Venom. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and build a man for you. So, what is the bare minimum income that you want this guy to make?
Say like 200K a year.
Okay.
Generous.
Bare minimum, generous, okay. All right, fantastic. What is the age range that you want this guy to be?
Oh, you could put it back down to 18. Like, we love
okay.
younger guys.
Okay, 18
I would
what?
say like, maybe like 39, 40. I mean, there's definitely like some dilfs out there that actually are hot.
Dilf?
Okay.
Dilf.
And then you said Italian, so you want white, right? Caucasian?
I want Italian. I don't
What?
want white.
Yeah,
White's no culture. Italian is culture.
I know that, but like, we got to pick an ethnicity here, so
There's
I guess
no other.
it just has white alone, which that's where most Italian guys would fall.
We're
I mean,
tan.
that's
Yeah.
in general. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
most
I mean,
yeah
Trust me,
white
we gotta
guys
be
are
general
falling
with
to
the
Italian.
situation that we got going on here. So, Chris, take off Hispanic and put white. Just leave it as white. You want to date a black or Asian guy, right?
not
Nope.
my type.
Okay, cool. All right, so height. What's the bare minimum height?
First light
My
down.
ex is literally 5'4", so.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want for height though?
I don't. I mean, as long as you're taller than me, so 5'4", I guess.
Oh my God, love you.
Let me make him tall.
All right, cool. Dwelling, do you care if he owns or rents or doesn't matter?
Oh, I got a forfeit.
Leave it as
No,
is.
I'm already
Schooling,
fast or strong
bachelor's,
enough.
associates, master's, postgrad degree.
I'll say bachelor's.
Okay.
The bachelor's.
Can he be fat?
How fat?
Well, obese.
No.
Okay. And can he be married?
No.
Okay, and real quick, before we go ahead, I just want to let y'all know that this is a pretty accurate assessment of all men in the United States because it takes data from the U.S. Census Bureau and the National Center for Health Statistics. So this is probably one of the best accurate assessments of a man in the United States. So let's see how common this guy is. Let's run that calculator.
No. I love it's a delusional score.
Whoever made this, shout out to you. This is adorable.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Fantastic. So you scored a perfect 5 out of 5 CapEx.
0.7%.
I don't get it.
So we're
What was that?
What does that mean?
That means that the guy that you're looking for is extremely rare, and you have a better chance of being a cat lady.
5.
I don't like cats. I like dogs.
What,
You like
dogs?
dogs, cats, hamsters, durables. All right, well.
All that.
Buy a dog and die alone, I guess.
I will. But my American bully who will protect me.
Yeah, and here's the thing. The reason why this is even funnier is because this was only at $100,000. We capped that at about $102,000 because at that point you start to get to the point of diminishing returns.
And the height.
And 5'4", yeah. But the thing is that and you wanted a white guy and you wanted a college educated. So the chances of finding that guy are fairly rare. He's less than 1% of the population. So yeah.
I'll send some your way. Don't worry, I got you.
I feel like it's the age thing too.
The height is easy. You're good.
You should have thought it was 20.
There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah, and here's the other funny part too. This doesn't establish, his personality, if he's charming, if he dresses well, if his breath doesn't stink, if his teeth are good, if his height
Butt don't
is
stink.
good. This is just based off of like raw metrics of height,
Hygiene.
income, etc. So yeah, the guy that you're looking for is fairly rare, and I think this exercise is very eye-opening to a lot of women.
I found him so many times though.
What was that?
I found him so many times though. I just didn't want it.
He fought you. Chris,
Oh.
bro,
Whoa.
you gotta stop, dude. Anyhow, I'm just saying, 18 a year? That's not common. So I'm like, who the fuck
Chris,
is that? Yeah,
Chris stupid.
Well, here's the thing. She said, like,
Chris Savage. I don't know what's wrong with Chris.
like 3, 4, 500, maybe a millionaire.
Damn.
Yeah, definitely. I think I said 200K.
So real question, a quick question for you. Now that we know that this guy is less than 1% of the population, extremely rare, etc., that guy's gonna have some demands on his side as well, since he's not common. What do you bring to the table for that guy?
I cook, I clean, I do laundry.
Okay, he can go ahead and get a hire maid for that.
Yeah, I
organizes
massage.
Hold on,
Exactly.
let her go.
I massage, I clean everything, literally organize everything. And I'm just a supportive person, and I don't add to the madness. I relieve the madness.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be a lawyer, so.
Yes, there's 2 things there. Clean, massage.
Yeah.
I can do a phone call right now, and my place clean, and a massage. How are you different?
I clean better. I literally have
we're hoping you could come with some more sauce than that, because this guy
More
that you're looking
sauce.
for is extremely rare, and they're going to have standards as well. Because here's the thing that women make a grave mistake in. They think, oh, these types of guys talk to me all the time. But the reality is, can you attract and retain that guy?
Maybe if I tried. But...
So let me get this straight. So you want a guy that makes in the less than 1% of the population. You think that you're going to just kind of exist and he's just going to come to you and you're not going to have to try, and then you'll be able to get him to take you seriously?
No, I think I would have to try, but that's on me when I'm ready to try. I'm only 22.
Yeah.
So question for you, do you think your value is going to go up or down as you age?
I think that's like a curve like this. Like, I think it's going to go up when I become a lawyer, but then I think if I get old, it's going to go down.
Okay. Well, how long is it going to take you realistically to become a lawyer?
I'll be a lawyer by 28.
Okay. Do you think your value will be higher or lower at 28 than it is right now at 22?
I think it will be, like, similar.
Okay, let me give you the truth. It'll be lower. And the reason why it'll be lower is because men don't respond the same way to age and income and status that women do. Men typically want a woman that is younger, more fertile, more chaste, etc. This is what men look for. Men look for different things than women do.
I mean, I don't plan on ever giving birth, so...
Okay, so that limits you.
That's fine.
Let's say this guy wants to have children, so you can't even give him a family.
No, I'll have a surrogate.
That's true.
But I'm not.
Let's be serious, bro. That's
so
hard
you're
to
not gonna have
find.
children as well.
Yeah, probably.
It's just that you getting a surrogate is like way wild.
Okay, all right. And here's the thing. That's cool. You can have your standards, but my thing is, I'm just saying is that we know where this guy fits in the demographic. What I'm asking is, what would you bring that guy back? And basically, to me, it looks like you would bring a law degree, maybe some debt.
Maybe some debt.
Motherhood, and you would fold his clothes, I guess, maybe. But would you really be able to fold his clothes and
Oh
organize
my
a house when you're a
gosh,
lawyer?
yes.
Stop the cap.
100%.
And she's bringing test tubes.
Yeah, how are you gonna be able to?
Makes no sense, bro.
Thank you guys for making me realize that. I'm just gonna be happy on my own. I don't even
I
believe
mean,
so.
that's fine.
That's another...
Then that's good for you.
Shout out to Chewy. All right, sponsoring this episode. No, I'm just kidding.
You here to say what you want.
What you want, but it's like you're pretty young now, so it might change in the future. Who knows? But like, well, you have your standards, so we get it. It'll change.
I'm just saying, there's nothing wrong with you wanting that, but if somebody else who wants a family.
And they get a career and they get a doctor and they're like, fuck this shit. Like, I want a family, you know. And you're young now, so it's like you can do whatever. You're on top of the world. But my thing is, I always tell girls, as you get older, your value actually starts to go down. So wouldn't you want to get a guy that you can, the highest status guy that you can, while your value is the highest? You want to, ideally, you want to meet a guy when you're at your peak and he's at his peak.
He could leave me like Leo when I'm 25. Who knows?
Yeah, but you would still get that investment of the 3 years, and you'd be super famous, super rich, and a celebrity lawyer.
Hold on, real quick.
That's true.
You triggered my trap card. I literally just had a conversation with Roland Tomasi about this. So
So he
the whole
triggered
trophy
my
wife
trap
fallacy that,
card.
like, you know, a guy's gonna get rich and leave his wife. It's actually extremely rare. Men rarely, if ever, leave their wives.
Really?
Yes. Women initiate 80% of the
What
divorces.
about women?
Women initiate
leave
80%
them
of the
more?
divorces.
That makes so much sense.
Women initiate overwhelmingly the breakups and the divorces. And they also found, shout out to Roland Tomasi, we'll probably have a show on this. I was texting with him in the gym earlier. They found that the younger the woman, the higher the propensity for her to divorce. Versus the older she gets, the lower the propensity for her to divorce. So typically what they found is that the higher the likelihood that she could find another mate after 5 years where she's been able to get some children, a family, etc. The higher the likelihood.
I'm not agreeing to this. I'm agreeing to the stuff I'm doing on my life.
Statistically speaking, that's rare and far and few between. Men typically don't initiate.
Yeah, there's not a lot of guys that's gonna leave their girl, to be honest, unless you like straight up cheats.
I mean, that's what happened with my parents. So.
One thing you should probably do.
Fair enough.
That's the one thing we
have.
ask.
Needs to practice. Goddamn. Debating skills need some work. Right. What else we got here? Okay. 44. All the way from Great Britain, we got Ryan M. And real quick, guys, announcement for y'all. We're gonna be in London, September 18th.
London.
We're gonna be there for a couple of days doing a couple of interviews. So, any of you guys out there that may be YouTubers or whatever it may be, if you got a sizable audience, hit us up. Hit me up, Unplugged Fit, or hit up Fresh, the Freshman CEO. It's the verified accounts. We got a lot of people faking our shit right now.
Channels.
Yes. Yes. So Ryan M goes, ladies, astrology is real, but modern astrology is not. The Romans added 2 months to the calendar, July, Julius, and August, Augustus, Caesar. The planets have not changed their cycle, therefore modern astrology is pure cap. Anybody have a response for that?
There's some astrology that weren't covered there. Just gonna. That's cool. That's great news. But there's so much more to it than just the extra months.
Like
What sign you were born under, where the moon was, where the sun was, where the star was, like all of these things.
How would you accurately like? Is it when you come out the womb? Is it when you cut the umbilical cord out?
You haven't done the chart yet?
No boy.
What's your sign? What's your sign?
What's your sign, bro?
Download the pattern.
That shit does not matter.
Yes, he is.
I don't know.
100% Scorpio.
Actually, no, I'm an Aquarius, which goes to show how astrology is a bunch of fucking bullshit, man.
I bet you have a Scorpio sun sign.
Yeah, this is
why. Rising Scorpio, for sure.
Rising Scorpio?
What women do.
I never heard that shit
After
before.
what ADW is about, every freshman girl has to take at Spelman College. My Spelman sister convinced me I was a slave master for owning a pillow pet. That's from Yarrow Space.
A pillow pet.
Who wants a Spelman?
Pillow pet. I don't remember. I gotta search that out. What the fuck is a pillow pet?
Okay.
I probably
freshman girl has to
heard of it.
It's all-wheel drive.
AWD's all-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's ADW.
Oh, what the hell? Weird.
She's on another podcast.
What is this?
Coral Epps goes, or Cole Epps, sorry. He goes.
Of course, our
Kardashian would think that Kim is on Leo level. Make no mistake, your 304 idol is old and used up. Her SMV is equivalent to her DiCaprio top G. Yeah, I would argue that Kim Kardashian is a horrible example to young women out there. I don't
horrible example.
I don't think because a lot of women like look up to her like, oh my god, she's an entrepreneur, she does so well, whatever, and that's cool. She's a fantastic businesswoman, fantastic, but she's a terrible person to emulate as far as like being a wife, which obviously will then lead to being a mother. Pretty sure, because I tell guys don't wife with chicks like that. Pretty sure a 4-year degree psych holder,
clinical diagnosis. You'll operate in theory at the level. I swear, women psych majors get the degree so they can out ego people in combos.
Wow, that makes no sense.
Flexible.
In a way, yes, but in a way, no.
Okay.
Fresh's Rolls Royce.
Fresh's Rolls Royce. Okay. He goes, shout out to Kelly Rowland. Let me take you in the Rolls Royce.
You do look like
Rolls Royce.
Thank you.
That's cute. Yeah.
All right. Ridley E goes, hey fellas, any advice for men that are in unfulfilling LTR but stay to not cause pain in their love partner? I feel this happens more often than is talked about. Any discussion or resource would be helpful. Thanks, fellas. Okay. It's very simple. Number one, if she's fat or no longer attractive, you need to tell her that. And then number two, you need to get other chicks.
And also, if you value yourself, bro, you're not happy, you need to leave. Or at least communicate with her, hey, you know what, this is why I'm not happy. So either she can change, or you leave yourself. But like, you know, it's like, if you value yourself, bro, you're going to want more for yourself or do better. That's it. So.
Tell that descendant of Marilyn Monroe, I'd love to be her Jay-Z for eternity. And that's for... why are you simping, bro?
I don't want my sister to fuck you in an elevator, but thank you.
Rainbow Kitty goes, can we talk about why so many girls rate themselves highly and yet they feel the need for makeup? Oh, shit.
No.
Can we go around the table on this?
That's kind of wild.
What do you rate yourself 1 out of 10?
Without makeup.
Okay, fantastic. What about you?
10.
Okay, what about you?
I don't rate myself at all.
I mean, give us a number.
I'm a bad bitch, can't break me. That's
okay,
it.
10.
Bad bitch can't break me.
I love myself without makeup, so I'm a 10.
Oh.
You're a 10 as well?
I'm really humble. I'm an 8.
An 8, okay.
I think like realistically like a 7.
Okay. To the girls that are 10s,
like 7? What's wrong with you?
So you 4 consider yourselves 10s. Does that mean? I mean, that means you're essentially perfect. So is there any room for improvement?
There's always room for improvement, but
So
you
by
have to
definition,
manifest.
you're not a 10 then.
Yeah, but you have to manifest like what you want. Like you literally could get pretty by being like, I'm pretty. Every day, say it, you'll get prettier.
I'm a trillionaire. I'm a trillionaire.
You'll get it.
I'm a trillionaire.
You believe it.
Go, Kim.
Fresh, you'll get there.
Oh my god, are you a trillionaire?
Fresher get there.
God.
But you guys not real quick. When he said that and he said it, I'm gonna manifest it. You guys, that was pretty stupid, wasn't it?
No.
How much trillionaires are there in the world?
Yeah, he's not a trillionaire. So like him saying it doesn't make him a trillionaire.
But if he believes that he is.
Bye.
Yeah, if you can see it, you can be it.
If you can see it, you can be it.
If we looked at his like from a fact, it's not factually true though. If we looked at his bank account, he's not a trillionaire, right? So like I can
That's you can't be. If you're a trillionaire, you're like the most powerful person
Jim
on
Carrey
earth.
wrote that check for $1 million before he got it, put it in his wallet, and Dumb and
Ladies, you're
Dumber
missing
made
the
it.
logic here. The logic is that
You'll probably be
women
sought
arbitrarily
after, probably
give themselves
killed.
a rating that isn't necessarily true, and the reality is like you can't rate yourself. Like the market dictates your value. You can't just sit there and like, oh, I'm this and this, and it's like, no, well, you can't dictate that. Like
other people's opinions shouldn't really matter to you any motherfucking way.
100,
Nobody can really give you
right,
nobody.
yeah.
So I would say this is just everyone is a 10 or whatever it is you want to be in your own right. What you say about me doesn't make me shit, sleep, eat, piss, or anything. So
okay, but
it's all about someone's perspective, and I don't even really believe in ratings.
you can say opinion, but there's still facts here. So like if
So
you were
what's the fact?
the
The fact is someone can give
let me
you a
finish my
number.
point.
Wait,
let me finish.
Oh, it says inactivity. Let me go back on it. Start back in activity. If anything, I could probably just screen share this instead since I was playing this. Hold on. Let me screen share. I don't remember what we were on, but I can switch it up. Let's change the screen real quick. By the way, we got an update on OBS. So, let me go on Fresh and Fit. It was maybe.
Which is why so many women are up in arms by Leonardo DiCaprio, because it's not common when a man can replace women quickly.
And that's time step.
The build-a-man calculator.
I'm not gonna let Venom. That's kind of weird, bro. Venom. I'm gonna lie.
We're a little bit farther than that.
So,
if I remember.
I think that's like a curve like this. Like I think it's gonna go up when I become a lawyer, but then I think if I get old, it's gonna go down.
Okay. Well, how long is it gonna take
The
you
comments go
realistically
crazy.
to become a lawyer?
I'll be a lawyer by 28.
Okay. Do you think your value will be higher or lower at 28 than it is right now at 22?
I think it will be like similar.
Okay, let me give you the truth. It'll be lower. And the reason why it'll be lower is because men don't respond the same way to age and income and status that women do. Men typically want a woman that is younger, more fertile, more chaste, etc. This is what men look for. Men look for different things than women do.
I mean, I don't plan on ever giving birth, so. That's
Okay,
not...
so that limits you even more because let's say this
Yeah, we're
guy
living further than
wants
this.
to have children, so you can't even give him a.
They were not by here.
There for a couple of days doing a couple of interviews. So, any of you guys out there that may be YouTubers or whatever, maybe
Like I can pay attention to it, but I don't know how far we were, kind of.
It's the verified accounts. We got a lot of people faking our shit right
The
now.
word is sizable channels.
Yes.
Platforms.
Yes. So Ryan M goes, ladies, astrology is real, but modern astrology is not. The Romans added 2 months to the calendar, July, Julius, and August, Augustus, Caesar. The planets have not changed their cycle. Therefore, modern astrology
I forgot to put it down.
Anybody have a response for that?
There's so many things in astrology that weren't covered there. Just
I put on the
cool.
freaking
That's
green
great
screen
news, but
so it can
there's
actually
so much
work.
more to it than just the extra months.
Forgot. I haven't put a shit on in a while.
Like
a
what
week.
sign you were born under, where the moon was, where the sun was, where the star was, like all of these things align.
But how would you accurately like? Is it when you come out the womb? Is it when
Yes.
they cut the umbilical cord out?
You
is
haven't
it when?
done the chart yet? We got to do your chart. What's your sign? What's your sign?
Download the
Okay,
pattern.
When
we're
were
gonna
you
go down a
born?
path.
Download the pattern.
We need to know. You're a Scorpio.
Yes, he is.
I don't know.
100% Scorpio.
Actually, no. I'm an Aquarius, which goes to show how astrology is a bunch of fucking bullshit,
I
man.
bet you have a Scorpio sun sign.
Yeah. This is
He's
why.
a rising Scorpio for sure.
Man, this is why men don't
Or
believe in that bullshit,
Sagittarius.
but women do.
He's
hey,
too
Mark,
nice.
ask her what ADW is about.
He's
Every
not.
freshman girl has to take at Spelman College. My Spelman sister convinced me I was a slave master for owning a pillow pet.
What?
Yarrow
That's from
Spence?
Yarrow Space.
What is this?
What?
Who wants a Spellman?
Me.
He
That's
said,
ADW.
what's an ADW?
A test, exam.
Okay. Every freshman girl has to take a
It's
Spellman.
all-wheel drive.
AWD is all-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's
I
ADW.
I don't know.
Yo,
Next question.
All right.
Who is this?
She's on another podcast.
Whose woman is this?
Coral Epps goes, or Cole Epps, sorry. He goes,
I'm back.
A Kardashian.
a Kardashian would think that Kim is on Leo level. Make no mistake, your 304 idol is old and used up. Her SMV is equivalent to your Leonardo
Wow.
DiCaprio top G. Yeah, I would argue that
I don't get that
Kim
comment.
Kardashian is a horrible example to young women out there. I don't
horrible
Yes.
example. Get it?
I don't think.
There you go.
I don't
Back in action.
Because a lot of women like look up to her like, oh my God, she's an entrepreneur. She does so well.
Right
Whatever.
there.
And that's cool. She's a fantastic businesswoman, fantastic. But she's a terrible person to emulate as far as like being a wife, which obviously will then lead to being a mother. Pretty sure, because I tell, man, yeah, I tell guys don't wife from chicks like that. Pretty sure a 4-year degree pay holder,
Psych holder.
psych holder, yeah.
That woman like this. It was one like, why did they make up?
Women psych majors get the degree,
Oh,
so they
that's-
can out-ego people in convo.
It was this.
Yeah, true. All right, next.
Okay.
Yeah, but we also gotta be respectful, guys. Garage Man Teddy 20 bucks says, Camel Girl, you can get famous quick on a casting couch. Check it out.
Oh.
Yarrow Spence 20 bucks says, Myron, Shorty.
I think it was this
Well,
one.
in general, it's men. So it's really true. And to be honest, you probably say
Opinions shouldn't really matter to you any motherfucking way.
There you go.
It really even
Right,
nobody.
yeah.
So I'm gonna say this is this standpoint. Everyone is a 10 or whatever it is you want to be in your own right. What you say about me doesn't make me shit, sleep, eat, piss, or anything. So
okay, but
it's all about someone's perspective, and I don't even really believe in
It's
race.
subjective.
you can say opinion, but there's still facts here. So like if
So
you
what
were
is the fact?
the
The
fact
fact
is
is someone
if-
can give
let me
you a
finish
number.
my point.
Wait,
let me finish
no,
let me
I'm
finish
talking.
my
You
point.
asked me to talk, right?
Whose
I think I
podcast are you on?
liked it.
Yours.
Supports.
Okay,
But
don't
you
forget
asked
it.
me to talk,
Don't
right?
forget it. So remember, what I was saying was, if you're a 10, you would be like on the cover of a magazine. You'd be a model. You'd be getting paid.
That's only if somebody wants to do that with the publicist and the right productions over it. People say, "Oh, I want to
Simple
do this,"
water.
and they don't have the means or the connections to get there. There's a lot of 10s
You
that
guys
are
phone
not
that.
on Vogue or shouldn't have even been on Vogue. It's all about opinions and also the titles.
Here's the thing. I just find it funny how if I was to just call myself a billionaire or a trillionaire, you guys would be like, "What the fuck? That's kind of
No,
funny."
we
Ha
wouldn't
ha
know
ha.
that. We wouldn't know that.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be true. It wouldn't be factually true. And to be honest, you'd probably say, "Oh yeah, manifested." Then you'd go back home and laugh at me. This nigga's delusional. My thing is that we let girls do this all the time though, and we never like kind of check them like, "Bro, you're not a 10. You're
Who
not."
even started the
It's
whole?
not-
Who even started the whole rating thing?
What?
Do us as women say this guy is a 10 or that guy is a 20?
No,
or
girls,
that's a dime?
girls don't do that.
What I've realized is from interviewing almost well over 1,500 girls at this point, it's amazing to me how many 11s and 20s and 21s or I don't meet on the scale or I'm perfect. We let women kind of lie to themselves and tell them that they're perfect and they don't
And
need
we
any
let men
self-improvement.
lie to themselves too. They be like, "Oh, I got a big ass stick." You pull it down, you be like, "All right, shrimp, what happened to the 10?"
That have nothing to do with anything.
You are in one body for your whole life, and you should just love yourself and who you are in that body, and no one else's opinion should matter at all. It's confidence. It's not conceited. I could go home, look at myself in the mirror, and pick apart every single flaw I have on my face, every
Mhm.
single flaw on my body.
Which would mean, by definition, you're not a 10.
But if I think myself
10 is
like
perfect.
that, like, why
We were
would
just
I
trying
want
to
to
say
downplay myself? We all
10
have
is
flaws.
you can't be
Just like we have-
perfect.
But
Yeah,
do you not see how you're contradicting yourself
What's
right
logical?
now?
What's
Like
solution,
from,
though?
from
I'm trying
your,
to
a 10 assumes you're perfect, and then you're saying
Yeah.
here I have flaws. So
Yeah.
by definition, you are not perfect.
But flaws can be perfect.
Hello.
That was cute. I like that.
Flaws and all. Hello.
Yes, because your flaws to someone else may be their best thing about you.
The perception of beauty is also different by every culture, every country,
Yeah.
the perception of beauty doesn't have to be what we're referring to as rating right now. Like
That's a lie. I mean, beauty is fairly general. What men find attractive. What is attractive? You know, it's fairly universal, right? Like if you take someone that's attractive in Spain versus someone that's attractive in the United States or someone that's attractive in Canada, they're gonna be quite a bit of overlap.
There's a lot of
degree.
agreement when it comes to the perception of beauty, but when you ask a girl okay, rate yourself from 0 to 10. Like, I hope that every goddamn female that I come across rates herself at least a goddamn 10. Like,
but the argument is that if you were really a 10, you would be a model getting paid to be on the cover of Sports Illustrated, etc.
I know a lot of bad bitches that are the baddest, and they're not worrying about being a model. They're not worrying about being none of that. Most of those girls are not even into the beauty industry.
The reason
they're
why
into something else.
That's true. Here's the thing.
Because at the end of the day, beauty fades. So I'd rather put all of my beauty and all of that into something that's going to make me a longevity around of money, so I don't have to look back on my beauty. Period.
Well, that's agency is their beauty.
Question mark.
So,
but my thing is, what can you make your beauty do for you, though?
A lot of things.
I mean, that's the argument.
That's the whole. No,
you get a whole husband.
It doesn't, because
you get a whole ass person providing for you with your beauty.
Baltimore, can I let him talk, please?
Like, yeah, like you gotta chill a little.
It's a nice ass.
That's fine, but I mean, that's irrelevant to the conversation where you're from. I mean, respect is respect.
I'm giving you that.
Not really, but anyway, what I'm saying is that when it comes to rating, you can't arbitrarily give yourself a certain rating. Just like I can't call myself a billionaire, a woman can't sit there and call herself a 10. The thing is that you got to look at, there's a market. Who consumes female beauty? Well, in general, it's men. So if you don't have a guy by your side, right, to validate that you're a 10, or you're not getting paid for it by being on the cover of a magazine or whatever it may be, if you were a 10, someone would discover you. That's the reality.
People think because you're on a magazine, this and that.
And then the 10 says you're perfect.
A lot of people used to pay to get in magazines and used to be frauded and shit like that. So it makes you better of a bitch than me because you're on a magazine and I'm not.
It's an example, but we're not
really, because if that's your platform, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
We're not saying you can't have confidence. We're just saying, look, at the end of the day, you yourself are confident in your looks. Absolutely. However, people looking at you from the outside saying, you know what? In my head, she's cool, but she ain't a 10. So we're just saying, look, from your standpoint,
not everybody's a 10,
look
bro.
At what other people are saying about you. Like,
yeah.
I know you're saying opinions don't matter.
But who gives a fuck?
Opinions of...
Do any of y'all ladies here give a fuck about what another bitch got to say about you?
Never.
Do you give a fuck if a bitch... Listen,
what if it's true?
How is it? What's your definition of true?
Wow.
True is your only... True is the only what you believe is true.
Raise your hand if you're married.
Incorrect.
Hold on.
True is only what you believe is true.
No. The truth is objective. Your opinion of said truth is irrelevant. There's one truth, and this is something else that's kind of crazy that a lot of crazy liberals and a lot of women say is like, oh, my truth, blah blah blah. There's no such thing. There's one objective truth. The truth is not subjective. Your appreciation of the truth is subjective. However, the truth is objective.
And that's fine too.
But it's funny, if everyone was a 10, as you guys said on the panel, you wouldn't get lip fillers, BBLs, breast implants, like...
Yeah.
I don't have any of that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying in general. But at the end of the day, you can say what you want. If a bug is on you and you don't know, someone's going to tell you a bug is on you. So you still need someone to validate or even tell you.
Fresh have Beach Man tells, bro. That should be killing me.
I do.
The whole concept here is that
I know what he's
arbitrarily
talking
give
about.
themselves a value, right, that isn't necessarily agreed upon by the market and it's not shown by the market. I'm saying that I can't sit here and call myself a billionaire if I'm not really a billionaire, whereas we let women run around and say, I'm a 10, I'm perfect, blah, 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 when that's not the truth. Women get the benefit of being delusional is what I'm trying to say. Men can't do that.
So do men.
Really?
Men and women, we both do the same thing. A man will tell you straight, oh, I got this, I got that, and this,
Because you got it.
You go there, it ain't none of what's on Instagram. Everything is all smoke and mirrors. Women do it too. Everybody does it.
Yeah.
That's just the day in the life that we're in that now has come to the light.
But that actually, what you just said validates what I'm saying. So men have to live in a fact-based reality. Women don't. And I'll explain what I mean by that. You just gave an example of a guy lying about his lifestyle and portraying himself to be something that he's not.
Big facts.
Why did he do that? Let's peel the layer back. The reason why is because he knows that performance matters as a man. He needs to be able to have a certain lifestyle, needs to be able to convey a certain type of status. So knowing that, he's adapting to reality, knowing that women are attracted to this, and he's lying because he understands that there's a burden of performance on men.
Of course.
On the other hand, though, women don't have to perform. Women just exist and they get invited to certain situations. They get put in certain situations. They get certain opportunities just for being a woman. And I'm not saying this to attack or, penalize you. I'm just saying that men have to operate in a fact-based reality because if you're a man and you're a loser, Reality reflects that you're a loser. Girls don't call you back. You don't get dates. Your peers don't respect you. People make fun of you, etc. When you're a woman and you're a loser, that reality might not smack you in the face until later on in life. So women can be mediocre, men cannot. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why we let women run around and call each other 10s, right? When in reality they're not. They don't have a man by their side that's high value enough to call them a 10. They're not getting paid off of their looks, etc. But they run around and say they're a 10. I've had chicks on this show that are over 200 pounds that are saying that they're a 10, and I'm saying that women are afforded that luxury because we don't tell women the truth. Men, however, though, have to perform. If they don't, their reality is reflected for them being a loser. Does that make sense?
It does.
I mean, so that's why that guy had to lie to you.
Not just lying to me, he lied to his damn self. I'm believing.
Of course, but that proves my point that he understands that there's a burden of performance. He wasn't able to do it, so he lied about it.
And also, us as women, if a girl don't have a certain attribute to a guy, oh, she coming over. Let me see how she look. If she not that, you not coming over.
Wow.
Period. So
what was that? If she doesn't meet a certain
if a woman doesn't meet a man's criteria when it comes to physical attributes, she will get declined as well. Period.
Most men would have sex with most women, though. Most women would not have sex with most men.
Well, the circles that I'm around.
Yeah, the top athletes.
Okay, so
yeah, you're on a lot of hot
if
people.
If I show your picture to one of my homeboys and he ain't feeling it, no, she can't come.
Right.
But if I show her a picture, oh, she
okay,
she can come. So it's the same as it is for men than it is for women, but just with a men, it's not as
here's the problem.
As much.
What you're referring to is something called the apex fallacy. You're referring to a very small minority of men that are at the apex. That's not a reflection of reality. You're dealing with athletes, celebrities, whatever.
I would say I'll stop around here.
Picky, but most men don't fall into that demographic, which proves my point. Most men are visible to most women, and most men would have sex with most women, unless you're dealing with those types of guys who I have an image to keep up. I can't be around an ugly chick, but that's still a minority. The minority does not make the rule.
All right.
To each his own.
Lovely. I mean, it's not necessarily to each their own. This is reality.
To each his own.
Your personal experience does not reflect reality.
I'm not saying my personal experience.
Well, that's exactly what you refer to make your point.
Even all other people's as well. So. I mean, like I said, to each its own. Every woman feel like she a 10, even if she's not a 10.
Well, we passed that bridge. What I'm saying is that
it was all going into the same counterpart.
Not really.
Because now we're talking about
a segue into something.
We're not talking about 10s and everything else. Now we're talking about most men would have sex with most women. So the example you gave from your personal experience. Can you stop interrupting?
Most men will fuck any woman.
It don't even matter. I literally just said that.
Okay, it don't matter.
So you're just interrupting to interrupt then.
Bro, what? Yes, wait, how do you yell to try to why? I don't understand that. You just interrupt. You want to be heard, but you're not listening. You say what you want to say in spite of whatever is being said based on how you feel, and you're not even talking on what was even going on. So she literally agreed with him, trying to disagree with him, and then when she realized she agreed, she said, "Then it doesn't matter." I'm like, then why are you even talking? Like that's what I mean. Like, you can't just say stuff. You can't be incoherent when you try and bring a point. You just want to talk. And that's not conducive. You're not trying to self-reflect. Sometimes part of a conversation is listening. That's what not a lot of people want to do. They just want to talk. I'm like, and then they realize when we let you talk, you're saying a whole lot of nothing. So,
you gotta stop doing that. They turn the quiet of the show. The people are getting agitated here.
It's not conducive to a conversation.
So you just need to chill out a little bit.
She needs some milk.
That was the funniest comment.
Is that what they said? Yeah. All right. $50 from Venom goes. For the record, she had her IG on Tinder back then. Definitely wasn't stalking. I'm black, so see why I got curved.
What the fuck?
So now you bring the racist card in.
Wow. I mean, guys, here's a little newsflash for y'all. You guys might not like this, but there's a large portion of Caucasian women that don't date black men.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Hey, ta-da!
Yeah.
It's got a preference.
This is the world this is what it is, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't want to fucking date black.
Fun story. There was this girl when I moved to Gainesville that just because I was black, that I was into white girls. I'm not saying like white girls are like not attractive, but she just assumed that because she kind of like looked at me. I kept curving her. She was trying to like come to my crib after work, and I was just like, nah, man, I'm tired. I gotta go to work at 4 a.m. in the morning. No, dead I was lying, bro. She'll look at my schedule, bro. It's like, oh, you're off. You want to hang out tonight? Like, all right, I'll buy a couple of beer. I'm like, nah, don't do it. So I didn't want to do it. I just like, yeah. If I'm thinking about a girl and I'm like, should I? I don't know. That just should be a no. As a guy personally, you should know if you definitely want her or not. But if she's like I have to drink a little. Nah, I'm Gucci. So. And then we both was working together. So I was just like, nah. But she was like, damn. She kept trying, and she was like, the point. She was like, I seen she was kind of getting frustrated. She was like, damn, why I want this nigga? Fuck me. I'm trying to fuck him, give him some ass. Like, cause I don't want you. That's the issue. But yeah, there's on both sides. Like, there's some white girls who think like all black guys like white girls, and then there's some black guys who think like white girls go for black guys. That's not the case.
Guys, it is what it is. Like, it's her choice.
It is whatever.
But just,
like,
here's the thing, a lot of guys tend to think like,
most black guys stay with black guys,
more
more white people stay with white people, more Asians stay with Asians.
That's the truth.
It makes sense.
And the study showed this too, that white men in general are the most sought after race between all women, right? Except for black women. Black women overwhelmingly prefer black men.
Exactly.
What?
Like, black women prefer black women.
Pay attention.
I was trying so hard.
Try harder. Yeah.
I'm trying harder.
We got here. Cole Epps says Chris wasn't wrong. Chris, don't stop. Chris is the voice of the chat. She met those men, and those men creamed in her so many times she was acclaimed.
Yeah, true. All right, next.
Okay.
Yeah, but we also got to be respectful, guys. Garage Man Teddy $20 says, Camel Girl, you can get famous quick on a casting couch.
Yeah, but I looked at it.
Yaro Spence $20 says, Myron,
Right,
Shorty playing stupid.
AEW
ADW is a mandatory class every Spellman has to take. The class literally is about how oppressive men are, including more house brothers. Look it up, African diaspora for women.
3 weeks.
3 weeks? So it's true. Jim Martin, $100. Don DeMarco.
Nope.
Bella, the easiest part is over. Saying you will be an attorney, now comes the hard part. Actually becoming an attorney. I'm an attorney working for one of the largest firms in the world, Butler Snow. We represent many celebs you ladies emulate. Generally, they are not good people.
Ooh.
Damn.
You paid $100 for that?
That's your plug. Nice. Remember his name.
They call me Bella?
I mean, I'm smart. I'll get there. It's gonna be a lot of work, but it's worth it.
All right, you got this. Manifest it. Jesse Jackman says, 8 Australian. Hey guys, big fan. Can we ask the girls if there's a guy they feel like they shouldn't have let go, the guy that got away?
Oh.
So is there a guy in your life that you feel like, damn, I let him get away when I shouldn't have?
Yep. That's why I'm single.
Wait, why'd you let him go?
Well,
Shit.
it was like both of us. It wasn't necessarily just me.
Why?
But if I had the chance, I'd go back.
What did you do? What'd you do?
It just wasn't working out. Like,
why?
I don't want to put my business out there.
She want to be free in Rome.
Yep. In Rome.
No one knows you, but okay. All right.
100%. I let him go.
Why?
I don't know.
She belongs to the street. See what you did
here?
Yeah,
big fact.
It's so hard to. You don't. It's just he didn't meet a certain standard.
Which was?
I'm sober and drinking.
Oh yeah.
If it gets so bad, like you just know where the path is going. This person's gonna ultimately kill themselves or drink themselves to death, and you can't watch it. It's the most heartbreaking thing in the world. But that's my reality.
Okay, so he just drank a lot?
Yeah, a lot more than that, but I'm just gonna leave it at just drinking got out of hand.
Okay.
Yeah,
and did that affect like his
sense.
ability to provide for you? Or be a stable partner?
Yes.
Okay, interesting. And what about you? With your guy, was the reason you left him because it affected his ability to be stable?
That's a safe answer.
Yeah.
He probably was doing other stuff.
he,
Because
like,
if she's
oh,
like, he's
or
like
something, or
drunk,
what was
then
it?
that and probably
It's
tell
just, I
something
felt
else.
like he was holding me back in a way.
Well, I can understand
so,
her. She wants
So
to
if you
be
felt like
with-
he was holding you back, why'd you go back to him now?
How to explain it? That's what I'm
She
saying.
love him.
It's like hard to explain.
Is he successful now?
I'm still like
No,
trying to.
he's successful, not you.
No, I'm not gonna say me. What I was gonna say is that I'm still like trying to help him out, but just as friends, like.
Nah, it don't work out.
So
That's
you
an
would
L.
take him back though?
Yeah.
Has he made a try to take you back?
It's complicated. Yes, like we
He
were
has.
there.
You rejected him.
No.
Bro.
What's
He
going
definitely
on?
tried to get back where she said no because he still is not able to be a provider. Okay, what about you?
I mean, the last person I was in love with, I wish I didn't have to leave that person, but it was a choice between either I'm going to be a really fucking unhappy person for the rest of my life, or I'm going to be without him, but a little happier.
Okay, and what was the issue that made you say, I can't do this anymore?
He definitely had a lot of other women, and I think there's a lot of times where you compromise and be like, I'm like the other way, but once it's like right there in your face, it's like, all right, no, we're not.
You walked in on him having sex?
No, and I've signed an NDA, so I can't go into details, but
okay. Oh wow.
no, but he, no, just a lot of drugs.
Was that what made you realize, yo, I'm cool with like dating a guy that I don't care about titles anymore?
I never really cared about titles. That was the first time I dated someone with the title.
Stop the cap.
But after that, I realized that, it doesn't really affect your happiness.
All right. So would you take him back now? Because remember, the question was, did you ever get a guy that got away?
Oh, he's trying.
Huh?
I'm trying to avoid it so bad.
Okay.
I mean,
She going back.
That shit.
No,
Yeah,
we're different states, so.
Give her a mouth.
Okay.
She going back.
He probably smashed her good. She like, he's not good for me, but he's probably doing something.
Oh, fuck.
It's been through 6 months, okay?
Okay. All right. What about you?
Mr. President.
Yeah, I I've had a guy that got away.
Okay, and why'd you guys break up?
He had 5 girlfriends.
Yeah.
It's like, it's the 5, man.
Let me guess, he was an athlete.
He actually was a hotel receptionist and a stockbroker.
Oh,
Okay.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Hotels are, speaking from experience, they get shady.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you fucked
Okay.
hoe.
Yeah, hotels.
He was a manager.
Yo, the hotel business. You know what? I'm gonna segue into that. Another one. The hotel business is very, very, very shady. Not your regular to mill public hotel. I'm talking like some good 5-star hotels. They are shady as fuck. Like you just do not understand. I'm gonna segue into that eventually. I'm gonna be like, you're gonna get it raw.
All right.
Yeah.
So you just didn't like the infidelity?
I couldn't balance all. It was too much.
Okay. Would you take him back now?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, the question is the one that got away. So you.
I loved him. The sex and stuff was good, but it was like I can't balance you and 5 other bitches at the same time.
Wait, you're not balancing the other girl.
Nah, I can't
Okay.
do it.
What about you?
You're just part of them.
No,
But
I
I
don't have any
guess
regrets.
you don't want. You don't.
You said, forget these niggas, I'm out of here.
You want to be just
Alright.
another one. That makes sense.
If you asked me like 2 or 3 years ago, I'd say yes. But now his current girlfriend texts and reaches out to me like on a not daily,
No way.
on a like normal basis, and she's like, he beat me up again. Look at the pictures.
Was the
like,
5'4" guy?
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
And she's like taller than him, and I literally
Napoleon
never even met
complex.
the girl. Yeah,
My
I
nigga
never
said-
met her in my
Yo, my
life.
nigga said, you too
but-
tall.
Like I hit her with the fucking. Listen, man.
I would say this though, guys in the chat, don't ever
Street
hit
fighter
women.
in there.
Don't ever hit women, guys. If you need to hit women, you need to walk away and find somebody else, because that
Yeah.
right there is
You,
toxic as hell.
that's
Yeah,
a L.
either
When
you
start
don't
beating
hit
on a girl,
women.
That's an L for you, my friend.
Or if she hits you, walk away, bro.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
walk
never
away,
tolerate
bro.
violence from a woman, bro. That's even worse.
Just walk away,
Jesse
bro.
Jakeman goes $80.
Talk to him.
Walk away,
No,
get
no,
away, and
when
don't
a woman
fight her,
says
don't
a man has a
engage.
small D, remember, fellas, a 747 plane
You
looks
don't
small
hit
flying
women.
into a Grand Canyon State Bookings.
I get it.
All right.
The asteroid says, shake my head, I'm on the way.
All right. Oh, that.
Send the asteroid.
Send the asteroid. I mean, Dania, $70 from Canada goes, truth is objective, irrespective to perspectives. If you disagree, you need to check yourself. That goes back to what I was saying before. Truth, yeah. I mean, your perspective is irrelevant if the truth overrides that. Jay Martin goes $50. Hair extensions, dye, lashes, lip filler, pounds of makeup, implants, BBL, high heels, shape, wear, veneers, etc. You're a manufactured 6 at best. God damn, nigga.
Damn.
You have anything you want to say back to him?
I
Stupid.
just feel, I'm
For
impressed
no
that you want to
reason.
pay $50 to be mean. I'm just like, damn, what happened to you?
Was he talking to you or was he talking? I thought he was talking to her.
Well, regardless.
Who did you dirty?
All right, I guess the shoe fits.
I don't
right?
think he was talking about you.
Oh no, I'm just saying in general, the fact that somebody pays $50 to be mean.
Did he
That's
say
crazy.
what now? Say that again. No
Alright,
lip filler, no none of that. Fuck you and subscribe to somebody OnlyFans for what you paid to talk shit.
All right. Ahmed goes, the sad reality is that most men will chase these types of women. I'm Muslim and the choices I have are virgins and unused. Let me tell you, having a virgin wife is the best feeling in the world. Dating used girl sucks. Okay, Ahmed. I appreciate that. And the $20 from Balboa goes, Myron, black men marry black women over 80% of the time. The majority of us black men are not worried about WW like
White
that.
women.
White women is much, too much credit, my boy. Yeah, but here's the thing, like, dudes in the chat are obviously messaging about it, bro. So we got to address it. That's why. $20. Too true goes. Jacqueline has been the most humblest woman on the entire panel tonight. She had one for me. I live in NY, but I don't mind flying out to see you. Can you repeat your IG for me? I'm sliding in the DMs. There you go.
At JPUMAA. J Puma.
You can't be an alcoholic because she will not date you,
That's
right?
not
Is that what it
true.
is?
Not true. Not true.
You left the guy for drinking.
Is it was overbearing?
Drinking too much.
That's what that's the definition of alcoholic.
You're all right.
He's
You're right.
actually right.
Okay. I could tell that a lot of girls on the panel have been challenged by a guy back on like their viewpoints. Like the guy just kind of goes on a date with you, like, oh, really? That's awesome.
100%.
And they don't challenge
I
any
like
of your
being
views.
challenged. Keep going.
Yeah,
It's great.
it's fine. I just
You like it until you don't like it.
yeah.
Okay, fair
No,
enough.
not true.
All right, crush. Until you cry. So ladies, we'll do last thoughts on the show, last questions. So any questions for us on the panel? Any last questions, any comments on what was said before? Or last thoughts on the show? How was the show for you? We'll start right here.
How do you do this all the time? I'm exhausted. I can't wait to go to sleep tonight.
Yeah?
You barely said anything.
Well, we do this every day, actually.
Imagine actually contributing to the conversation, man.
Imagine.
man.
Yeah. And guys, real quick, we got 14,000 y'all in here watching the show. Do me a quick favor and like the video, bro, for my hair follicles because they're falling out.
Only
So-
6.2K likes.
And we only got 200 likes right now. There's 14,000 plus, so we should get at 10K likes bare minimum.
Damn.
There's 14,000 y'all in here right
How
now.
much
If you're
time
anywhere else in the
left?
world and you're here right now with us.
And it's
We're like,
Labor Day.
Labor Day. And Fresh is trying to end the show early, so like the video for that.
Well, actually, you have to go to the passport.
Oh, now it's
Yo,
trying to put it
All right. So that's it. I'm not doing no more. I'm not segueing. It's kind of pretty late. Well, not late, but I'm getting tired, bro. So, you know, I'll talk to you guys later. But this is pretty good. I'm going to start making better videos. But it's like once in a blue moon I actually watch like Fresh and Fit on stream. 'Cause I don't try to like. Sometimes they have to hop off of Twitch, what they're saying, so I probably have to do the same thing. So I just watch in my free time. I'm gonna start watching other people's videos. I just haven't been on the internet lately, like looking for content and shit to like talk about and stuff. I might even watch more Jubilee movies about, more Jubilee videos and other stuff by myself, or just like intellectual stuff. You never know.